have a newsletter if you want to sign up to just kind of see what we're up to.
If you're hoping to connect with Tanya Lucaria or Squiggle the Studio, or if you're searching for a kids activity or a Friday night out with friends, head to theartycrowd.ca and you'll find it all there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you right back here very soon. Bye for now.
Hey, are you looking for the hottest game in town? Well, look no further. It's right here at Cable 14. It's Kiwanis TV Bingo, our 56th season up and coming. We give away $5,500 every single week. Where can you have fun, win cash, and support your community all at the same time? Get out there, get some bingo cards. You're gonna love it.
Breast cancer changed our lives. First, my wife was diagnosed. 7 months later, our daughter. And now, my wife's sister. 3 incredible women I love, each forever changed by this terrible disease. But my wife's diagnosis saved our daughter's life. It led her to get screened, something that wouldn't have happened otherwise because of her age. That's why we volunteer and support Bright Run. The Bright Run isn't just about raising funds. It raises hope, awareness, and it saves lives. Our team, Breast Friends Forever, is led by my wife Teresa and co-captained by our daughter Amanda. We walk for them and for all who face this battle. Join us. Register, volunteer, donate, and share. Walk with us for a cure, for your family, and for a brighter tomorrow, because hope is stronger together.
Hi, my name is Nidhi Kumar Tyagi. I'm a medical oncologist at the Dravinsky Cancer Center, and I care for patients with breast cancer. I'm also the co-director of the PINK program, a program which supports people diagnosed with breast cancer under the age of 40. As a researcher, I'm very thankful for the funds and the ongoing support that Bright Run provides at the Dravinsky Cancer Center and for our PINK program. Please join us at Christie Lake.
Do you spend much of your life feeling stressed, tense, or exhausted? Do you wish you could make friends with your body and increase your strength and flexibility? Yoga is an ancient, science-backed practice that can provide relief from the demands of everyday life. My name is Katie McClelland, and I am passionate about sharing this practice. New episodes of Yoga with Katie return on October 6th at 10:30 p.m.
The following is a Cable 14 sports presentation.
We gotta go big or go home.
Hernandez pumps one deep to center. One run's going to score, a second right in behind him, and the Cardinals open up a 3-1 lead. And Marcus to left. That's a shot way back and gone.
To put it all on the line.
Dunk it back to the fence, and Groening puts one out. He's going to watch it fly, and he'll do the backflip, and the Cardinals have tied the score at 4. That'll score 1 run. That'll score 2, and the Cardinals go up 2. And it's going to drop, and the burster Chop to third. That goes off the glove. The Barnstormers win. And they stay alive in the quarterfinals with a big 7-6 victory.
And a great evening to you all. Happy Tuesday night. Game 4 gets underway momentarily. The Hamilton Cardinals turning to their ace in the situation. I'm Neil Srsan, that's Matt Greeley. Thank you so much for joining us above the bird's nest here on Cable 14, Matt. This is why you go out and get a guy like Owen Boone. Situations like this.
Yeah, it all comes down to this, Neil, and well, not the whole season, but these are the exact kind of games you want Owen Boone pitching in. Chatham would not go down easily. Game 3, a crazy back-and-forth affair, and they pull out the 3-run bottom of the 11th, a 7-6 walk-off win, so the Hamilton Cardinals will turn to their guy to try and put the final nail in their coffin tonight here in Game 4.
Because Owen Boone will take the mound here with a 1-0 record in this postseason, and more importantly, the ERA championship in the regular season, doing as advertised. Why they went out and got him last November is for games like tonight. Be that guy that you can go, you put the ball in your hands and say, you know what, give us 7.
He has championship pedigree and experience from his time with the London Majors, trying to hope that serves him well here in Hamilton. His biggest game in a Cardinal uniform yet. He personally requested the Baby Blues tonight, and we'll see if those are the colors that get the Cardinals through to the next round.
Exactly. Of course, he'd be dealing with the Chatham-Kent Barnstormers lineup. Leading off, of course, to be Spencer Marcus in right field. Spencer Moore in the center fielder will be batting second. Mitsuki Fukuda, the catcher, is batting third. Yushin Oda, the batting fourth at third base. Sadler Goodwin is DHing this evening. Andy Groening is the left fielder. Torin Vasilenic with the walk-off winner is batting seventh in shortstop tonight. Robert Mackey's at second base, and Trent Sillett is in the 9-hole at first base for these Barnstormers that look to stay alive in this postseason contest. The keys to Boone tonight are going to be just keep them off the scoreboard early here and trying to settle in. Usually the first inning in his career has been the roughest inning, and the second one's probably around the same there as far as the numbers go, a little higher. But after that, once he settles in 3, 4, 5, it's awful hard to get a score runs against him. And the first pitch is in there for a low ball, says the plate umpire. Chris Marco. Chris Long is at first base. Nick Leffer is at second base, and David Phillips is at third. 4-man crew in elimination games in the IBLs as per the rules. That one's fouled away, and the count is even at 1-1.
And Owen Boone starting game 1. He went 6 innings, 6 plus, I should say.
Yep.
6 strikeouts, 2 walks, couple homers given up at Fergie Jenkins Field. It wasn't his best stuff, but enough to get the Cardinals the win. The bat showed up too.
That it was. That one gets low in the dirt. 2-1 now the count. Defense for the Cardinals we'll get to after the at-bat is over. The Liner, Nickel up with it. One hops, throws across the diamond. Rempel with the scoop, and there's one away here. And we take a quick look at the defense for your Cardinals. In left field, Yoki Pena. In center field, the birthday boy, Tyler Duncan. Carlos Dominguez is in right field. Around the infield, we go Brown, Nickel, Reyes, Cruz, and Rempel. Hernandez behind the plate for Boone. As Spencer Moore now, Spencer with the C, will be the batter to center fielder.
And it's late August, Neil, but it's got an early October chill in the air to it. Quintessential playoff baseball weather right now.
I had to call Jenny halfway through the day, say, hey, make sure we pack the sweatshirts because it's cold.
Yeah, got to layer up.
That one's fouled away. So we're rocking the new Cable 14 sweater for the first time this year. I like it.
Looks good, looks comfortable.
They're very nice.
Whole crew's got them on today.
They do. Morin batting .231 in the postseason. One extra base hit, a double. He's got 3 RBIs. Working with an 0-2 count here on Boone as Boone steps off the mound. Not sure what happened there, but looking for the Rosenbag, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that one extra base hit that Morin has was pretty huge, to say the least. He had that game-tying double in the bottom of the 11th inning.
Yep.
He came around to score as the winning run. I know we got a problem with Yammer Hernandez here, it looks like. Is
got a blister maybe, or
something on his left hand?
No, it's just, oh, maybe he bent his finger back wrong or something. I hope not.
You never want to see the trainer out in the top of the first inning for any reason, but Yammer Hernandez had 4 hits, and he's been the Cardinals' best hitter this postseason.
That he has been.
You would hate to see him come out.
.643 batting average so far in the postseason. 1 home run, 5 RBIs, 9 hits so far. Yammer's going to stay in there. He's a gamer. Just not sure what's going on. Hangnail or cracked nail or something.
And we're going to see the replay of that last pitch here. It's a fastball inside. And right away, yeah, his left hand, something
went backwards when it's not supposed to.
Either way, we will continue.
This one's hit pretty well into the outfield. It's going to be a one-out single here for Spencer Morin. Mitsuki Fukuda will be the batter now.
Stepping up to the plate, the catcher, number 45, Mitsuki Fukuda.
It's going to be important for Boone to get in a rhythm early here. Keep the Barnstormers guessing.
Absolutely, and he got that inside fastball across to get ahead in the count of Morin, but then he gave him another one, and this time he didn't miss it. Squares it up for a solid base hit here.
Well, you can already tell by what the position of the sun is now, everything at first base. Rempel's not going to have as many problems as he usually does around this time of night.
Yeah.
This one's lined into center field. Duncan will give this one chase. He makes the catch, and there's 2 away here. And hopefully we can avoid the sky issues we had on Friday night.
Hopefully, that was something we had, the likes of which we had not seen all year.
Still trying to figure that one out. Fukuda's retired on the F8, 2 away now.
Only in the playoffs.
For Yushin Ota. Ota's no slouch himself. 538 in the postseason so far. 2 home runs, 6 RBIs for the Barnstormers' third baseman. Big swing and a miss on that first offering from Boone for strike 1.
Yeah, he took Boone deep. It was a bad cutter left over the heart of the plate for second inning home run in Chatham. He got the scoring going in game 1.
That one misses low for a ball, even counts at 1-1. This one's lined at up the middle here, past the second baseman. Runners on at first and second now with 2 away. As Oda comes through with another signal, that'll bring up Sadler Goodwin, the designated hitter tonight.
Some loud contact for these Barnstormers here early on. Morin and now Ota, a couple lefties taking pitches on the inner half, slicing them into right field for base hits. And all Ota has done, it feels like, is made hard contact this postseason.
Yeah, it's definitely been a thorn in the sides of the Cardinals for sure. Goodwin's batting 182 right now. Just the 2 hits and 2 RBIs. Battling some nagging injuries from what we can, by the sounds of it as well. But as a postseason, you don't usually find out these injuries, just like in hockey, you know, upper body, lower body, something. That's all you'll get, the general standard.
Mm-hmm.
As he fouls that one off, and the count now 1-1.
Yeah, the injury possibly taking a toll on Goodwin, a 4 strikeout game on Saturday. But he is not to be written off or taken lightly. He led these Barnstormers in home runs in the regular season.
Exactly. Finished second in the league in home runs with 11. Pops this one foul, and the count will remain 1-2 here. Andy Graining standing on deck for the Barnstormers should the inning continue. Boone looking to get his ender and get out of this inning. One of 2 games in the Inter-County this evening. Of course, the other 2 series are already wrapped up, but Barrie and Toronto are both in a scoreless tie. A little bit of a rain delay there. They're just getting underway. As Goodwin goes down swinging and Boones gets the punch out, the Cardinals will come to bat with a scoreless first half of the inning on the board here. Yes, the Gulf Royals have already advanced. They swept through the London Majors 3-0. Welland Jackfish via the walk-off in Saturday night's contest. They advanced, defeating the Kitchener Panthers 3-0 as well, so they await the matchups here. Of course, they won't know who they're playing until these series are done as well. But potentially what could happen if Toronto wins that series, they'll play Welland. And the winner of this series will play the Gulf Royals.
Yeah, the fact that 2 series are already done and there's still this much up in the air is just a testament to how entertaining the playoffs have been around the IBL.
Question. And, and there wasn't a lot of, they weren't blowouts either.
No.
It was just, Kitchener, to their credit, gave it tooth and nail Saturday night. They got into extra innings, and then unfortunately, Robert Mullen doing Robert Mullen things. First pitch fastball up in the zone. Of course, it's going to leave the yard. And that's why he's there.
Yeah, Saturday was a chaotic one around the Inter-County for sure.
We even had a dog get loose in Guelph and caused a little bit of fun.
I don't think many people saw Toronto being up 2-1 on Barrie, so credit to them.
No, exactly. They were just and honestly, this series could be done right. That series is going to be done right now.
Yeah, it could. That game 1 ended on the comedy of errors in the field for the Maple Leafs. Otherwise, Sunday would have ended their season.
We'll take a quick look at the lineup for your Hamilton Cardinals. Leading off will be Carlos Dominguez in right field. Tyler Duncan's in center field batting second. Brandon Nickel, the shortstop, is batting third. Nico Kikatos, the designated hitter, is batting fourth. Yammer Hernandez, the catcher, is in the 5 spot. Tanner Rempel is batting 6. Tommy Reyes Cruz, that's at second base, in the 7th spot. Jaden Brown at 8. And Yoki Pena in left field for your Cardinals to wrap it up against Basuki Akasuka, also known as Two Hands.
Yeah, Luis Bernardo, the manager for the Cardinals, taking a very if it ain't broke, don't fix it approach to this lineup. Aside from swapping around the positions at the bottom of the order a little bit, the starters are the exact same as they were in games 2 and 3. This lineup has scored early and often this postseason. Looking for more of the same here tonight.
Definitely hoping the trend continues if you're a Cardinals fan. And shout out to the Barnstormers fans watching on Cable 14, wherever they are watching. Of course, they're watching the Barncast as well over on YouTube. So shout out to that crew down there doing everything they can to keep the chat lively. Akasuka's second offering. Misses outside for a ball. It's 2-0 on Dominguez. With the base stealing threat pretty much eliminated by the catcher behind the plate here, it's just a matter of getting guys on and finding different ways to move them around. A lot more hit and runs.
Yeah.
Maybe some sacrifice to move guys in scoring position.
Exactly.
That one's up there for a called strike. Dominguez now has a 2-1 count.
And effective station-to-station baseball has at times been the Cardinals' biggest weakness of the season, but they've done it effectively this postseason so far.
That one's a called strike on the other half, evens the count at 2-2. Barnstormer fans in attendance tonight, too. You can see all the different gear.
Oh, he definitely showed out.
Dominguez hits this one on a rope, and it's going to get down in front of Spencer Marcus in right field. And it'll bring up the birthday boy, Mr. Tyler Duncan. Duncan batting .231 in the postseason, 1 home run, 2 RBIs. Looking to set the table here.
Now we'll see if Duncan has any birthday fireworks in him as Mizuki leaves another fastball down. Dominguez took the first 4 pitches in this at-bat, taking a nice 2-strike approach to that one. A short swing goes the other way. Not the hardest hit off the bat, but enough to get the job done. It dunks in right field. And the Cardinals get the leadoff man on.
Dominguez with a very conservative lead at first. Maybe a step and a half off the bag. Duncan shows bunt, puts it down awfully. Akatsuka goes to second for 1, and that's all they're going to get is Duncan will beat out the tail end on the fielder's choice. 1-6 retires Dominguez at first base, or sorry, at second base. Duncan goes to second, or the first on the fielder's choice. And Brandon Nick will be the batter now. 365 on the postseason. 1 home run, 5 RBIs for the shortstop. It's been a solid everyday guy for this team all season long.
Now one of 4 hitters in the Cardinals lineup to finish with an average over 300 on the season, as you see the Barnstormer defense here.
Here we go through Graining, Morin, and Marcus. Ojeda, Vasilenic, Mackey, and Sillett around the diamond, and Fukuda behind the plate. Duncan's got even a shorter lead than Dominguez did. That one's in there for a called strike. 1 away here in the home half of the first inning and a scoreless tie. Thank you so much for tuning in on Cable 14. That one misses outside, evens the count 1-1.
That bunt laid down by Tyler Duncan was one of the first times we've seen him do it in his entire Cardinal tenure. And that has been a consistent weakness for the Cardinals. The bunt backfiring because the defense simply goes fielder's choice. You got to make it harder for them to get the lead runner.
You can't put it right back at the pitcher, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Nickel fouls this one off. The count now 1-2. Nico Kakatos waits on deck, followed by Yammer Hernandez. Should the inning continue? That one misses outside and low for a ball. Evens the count 2-2.
Cardinals chased a lot of pitches on Saturday despite scratching 6 runs across the board, and they've been very patient in the early going here.
And that's what's going to be the key to this game as far as, just wait these pitchers out a little bit, make them work. Throw over Duncan back safely at first base, says Chris Long.
And to that point, Neil, I think one of the biggest storylines in this one is that both starters are on just 4 days rest, and Mizuki was one of only 2 pitchers in the league to throw 100 innings this year. Got to see if he's tired. Test the limits a little bit.
Oh, exactly. He was a workhorse, that's for sure. Nickel hits this one into center field, not that deep. Morin is underneath that. He'll make the catch, and there's 2 away. A shallow F8 for Nickel, and there's 2 away for Nico Kakatos. Kakatos batting .364 on the postseason. No home runs, no RBIs, but definitely been hitting the baseball pretty well.
He's been taking his walks too, and we saw Nico get lifted from Saturday's game due to cramping in his calf, but he's back in there now.
Yeah, that looked kind of scary down the line. It was like, okay, it's just a cramp. Okay. Have a couple more bananas.
Yep. Got some yellow mustard in them.
That's never going to go away, is it?
I don't know how people do it, but I don't think it is.
That one's in there for a called strike on Kakatos. Count 0-1. Akatsuka at 12 pitches so far. 4 batters in. This one's on the ground at the second baseman. He's going to go off the glove of Mackey, and everybody's going to be safe on the infield. A tough one for Mackey to take there. Just goes scooting off the glove and goes towards the second base, and everybody will be safe on the infield. And John Cena's playing in the background. That means Yammer Hernandez is coming up the plate, and well, you can see this guy hit the baseball.
Yeah, and the Barnstormers pushing their luck a little bit here by giving an extra out to the Cardinals and Yammer Hernandez. And sometimes infielders just have the size that they're more comfortable making plays towards, and Robert Mackey had to shade to his right that time, and he just couldn't field the ball cleanly.
Yeah.
And we'll see if Yammer can make them pay, as he did already for an error once in the extra innings on Saturday.
Yeah. Hernandez chops the first one he sees foul for strike one. 643 on the postseason. 1 home run, 5 RBIs. The league leader in RBIs on the squad in the postseason. Tanner Rempel waits on deck. Another guy was been swinging the hot stick since getting back in the lineup.
That he has.
That one gets away from the catcher, but a great stop by Fukuda that holds everybody at second and first respectively here.
It's been much talked about Fukuda's ability to catch runners stealing. It would have to be pretty far away for the runners to test it, even on a wild pitch.
He's just got such a great pop time, and he's just got a great arm back there that, you know, I wouldn't want to risk it too in these situations. You don't want to give them outs. As much as it might be enticing to try to steal a base here, it's just not good percentages.
Yeah, got to pick your battles.
This one's hit to the left field pretty well. Hernandez hits it, but it's going to be not caught by the left fielder. Groening not able to come up with it, and Hernandez will have himself a double. And it's 1-0 for the Cardinals here in the first inning. Looks like the wind pushed that ball back towards the infield.
Yeah, definitely moving in the direction of the wind there as Yammer gets a hanger there, and Mizuki was lucky that he didn't put it out of the park, but you could see right away as soon as it came off the bat, Groening was uncomfortable, didn't get the greatest read on it, and he did well to at least knock it down, but he can't smother it.
No, exactly. Then just with the wind blowing in tonight, it's not baseball's hit out to left field. You saw it in the All-Star game. They're not going to leave this park unless you hit a moonshot.
Yeah.
And that was just one of those ones that Groening could not unfortunately come up with. So it's 1-0 Cardinals, and Tanner Rempel now will bat runners at second and third, and 2 away. Looking for more. That one's in there for a called strike. Starts Rempel off. Hernandez was the 6th RBI of the playoffs to Cash Duncan. Catos goes to third. Rempel hits a liner up the middle. That's going to be trouble. Hernandez getting a wave. The throw is coming home, but he's going to be in there safely, and it's 3-0 Cardinals here in the first inning. A 2 RBI single for Tanner Rempel. Cardinals in flight, 3-0.
Death, taxes, and Tanner Rempel line drive base hits up the middle.
You can just hear his dad, Dave, yelling at the TV set wherever he's watching at home.
Yeah, that was just a beautiful, simplistic little swing there by Rempel. He got a fastball middle away, took it right back where it came from. That's exactly what you try and do during batting practice, and he does it in a big spot. And this has turned into it could be a pretty consequential inning for the Cardinals here, especially after they got the extra outs.
Exactly. Tommy Reyes-Cruz now fouls out the first offering for strike one.
On Saturday from Tommy Reyes-Cruz, we saw something that I don't know many people knew he had in him, but he got
that home run, yeah.
Wow, that ball was destroyed.
I know he didn't make a lot of friends with the bat flip, but yeah, it was the intensity and the emotion of the moment. Count now 1-1 on Reyes-Cruz. It's 3-0 Cardinals. Reyes-Cruz with a slow chopper at the first base side. Still, it's going to take it himself. He'll tag Tommy Reyes-Cruz out to end the inning, but the Cardinals get some base runners. Welcome to fans, of course, from Chatham-Kent watching and across the province as well, watching on Cable 14 and Rogers TV and Barnstormers TV as well. In Chatham, yes. But off to the top of the second we go here. Owen Boone's got a lead to work with, and now it's just to see how fast he can get the bats back going here for these Cardinals in the second frame.
Yeah, it's a cliche that's overused at times, but if you're the Barnstormers, just flush it. Memory of a goldfish right now.
You have to do. You know, you have to just go. You got to put it behind you and just go out and win the next inning.
And I think they've seen, well, everybody has seen for both sides this postseason the benefit of being able to bounce back, especially in Game 2 and Game 3. And you got to just get the sticks back in your hands here and put some base runners on base and just get to work here. Start chipping away. And we know the Barnstormers can do it. They've made a name for themselves for their ability to bounce back, down, but never out.
Exactly. Like, I think they've given, heading into the postseason, I think they had given up the first run for 9 consecutive games. So, you know, it's nothing new for these guys. They've signed ways to rally back and everything else, but at the same time, you just don't want to make the lead too insurmountable here. Don't want to get discouraged. And, you know, you've got Owen Boone going against you on the mound, so it's just like, yeah, it's not going to be an easy task.
You can't let that get too big for you, though.
No. You still got to see the ball, hit the ball. And I think that's what these guys will just have to, that'll be the message going back into the dugout here. Hey, put it behind us. Let's go win this inning and see what we can do. Don't have to get them all back in the same inning.
The score was 3-0 Cardinals at one point in Game 2 as well.
That it was.
And boy, did that kind of get us nowhere in the grand scheme of things.
As we got to the 11 o'clock hour on Friday night, I'm just like, okay, thank God I don't work Saturday. I still did do a lot of work from home on Saturday, but it was like, yeah, okay.
Stepping up to the plate,
yeah.
Fielder number 33, Andrew Groening.
As Andrew Groening will lead things off, the left fielder, followed by Torrin Vasilenic and Robert Mackey due up in the inning to face Owen Boone. And now it's a 3-0 lead. Groening fouls off the first offering for strike one.
Groening himself at a clutch home run on Saturday night to dead center field at Fergie Jenkins that ended Phrases Adamas' night a little early.
Yeah, he's one of these guys, you know, I didn't expect to hit the center field, but he definitely can put the barrel of the bat on it. That's for sure. Comes in batting .214 in the postseason. Does have a double, a home run, and 3 RBIs. And now behind the count at 0-2 on Boone. Hernandez setting up outside. They thought they got the call, but Chris Marcos says not so fast. And Boone will go back to work here.
It's been a good zone so far by Marco. Some close ones for sure.
1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Groening goes down on strikes, and Boone's got his second punch out of the night. Going to bring up Saturday night's hero, Torrin Vasilenic.
Now, Boone saw early in this at bat that Groening would chase the breaking ball away, so he just goes right back to it. Yep. So now it's Vasilenic, whose grounder through the left side of the infield had eyes, and what a memorable moment for the Barnstormers in their franchise.
Exactly, their first franchise postseason victory at home, no less, and that crowd was loud. As Vasilenic gets a chopper, Nickel up with it. He'll step and throw to first. Rampel over there, no problems. 6-3 goes your foot out, 2 away here in the second inning.
Stepping up to the plate, the second baseman, number 7, Robert Mackey.
And that'll bring up Robert Mackey now. Mackey is hitless in 9 plate appearances so far, or 9 at bats anyways. Takes one low for ball, 1 from Boone.
When you're slumping like Mackey's, he's one of 2 Barnstormers in the lineup tonight without a hit this postseason. You got to get yourself in good counts. That's a good first step.
That you do. Now misses low again. He's definitely been a lot more patient at the plate the last couple of times I've seen him bat. Just trying to see the ball all the way into the glove and just feel it go through him. Boone's 2-0 offering. Misses outside. It's 3-0 now. 3-1 now, the count. Boone battling back against Mackey. Trent Sillett waits on deck. 3-1 offering. This is low, and Mackey will draw the 2-out walk here for the Barnstormers. Their third base runner of the night.
Stepping up to the plate, the first baseman, number 20, Trent Sillett.
It's a really good at-bat for Mackey there. And I know if you're Owen Boone, you don't want to walk the number 8 hitter, especially given Mackey's lack of batting average this postseason, but he had some really close takes there.
He did.
Good team at bat. That's what the Barnstormers will need.
So it's still within an average as well. As he fouls off the first offering for Boone on the hands for strike one. It's on the ground. Tommy Reyes crews up with it. He'll throw to first in time. Still, and the Barnstormers are retired here in the home half, or the top half of the second inning.
And now let's check back in with our good friend Emily.
And the Cardinals will come back up to bat, leading this one 3-0 on Cable 14. Two up for the Cardinals this half inning. It'll be Jaden Brown, Yoki Pena, and then back to the top of the order for Carlos Dominguez. So 8-9-1 due up, and Jaden Brown has not been the 8-hitter tonight, that's for sure, this season, this postseason anyways. Putting up some big numbers for this Cardinals team so far. Batting .250 with a pair of home runs.
Yeah, Brown's been kind of taking an all-or-nothing approach this postseason. His 2 home runs and 5 RBIs are tied for the lead in both categories among Cardinal hitters so far in the playoffs, but his 6 strikeouts are also tied for the team lead. Yeah, and we know it's part of his game. There's swing and miss, there's chase, but when he connects, does he ever?
Yeah,
and there's
just always been a loud bat when he does connect.
Yeah, and he showed that off here in
What is in his
game
mouth
2.
right now?
Jaden? Whoa.
What the heck is that? Was it a mouth guard, or what is that?
If it is, and that's a weird one.
Or is that just an extended part of the helmet? I'm not sure what that is.
Yeah.
I am not sure what that is.
Maybe it's just, it could be the thing he puts on his thumb during
Oh, okay, that's what it is. I was like, trying to figure out what
that
the heck that was.
threw me off, too.
I was like, what the heck is that? I was like, there's some new TikTok thing I didn't know about again. Akatsuka will go back to work here in the second inning. Cardinals up 3-0 if you're just tuning in on Cable 14. Matt Creeley, Neil Sherwoski bringing you the action. And huge shout-outs again to the folks in Chatham-Kent and around the province watching, wherever you guys are watching on Cable 14. If you're watching the Barnstormers chat as well, or the Barnstormers YouTube stuff as well, thank you so much for tuning in over there too. Great to see the league socially growing as far as that stuff goes too.
Absolutely.
First pitch to Brown, misses low for ball 1 from Akatsuka. Nobody down in the Barnstormers bullpen, so they're definitely going to be riding Masuki a little bit harder tonight to get through. High chopper. It's going to be foul. Fukuda will call it and knock it down. And the count is 1-1.
Another thing that impresses me about Jaden Brown is the work ethic. Every game day, he's always one of the first Cardinals on the field doing extra hitting drills and all the weird niche little practice things.
You texted me the one afternoon, I think it was 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I was still in the office, and I'm going, Jaden Brown and Tommy Reyes Cruz are out here taking extra batting practice.
I remember that. Yep, they were out bright and early that day.
Yep.
You got to want it, folks.
No, you do. And both these guys just want to do better. As Brown hits a high chopper at the shortstop. Vasilanic up with it. Long throw is not going to be in time as Brown will beat it out for the infield single. Cardinals have got something going here in the home half of the second inning. And Yoki's earworms back in my head again.
They were blasting that in the locker room today, too.
It's so catchy.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to change it to my ringtone for like somebody or something.
Oh, now that is an idea.
Yeah. Somebody that doesn't call, obviously somebody that calls me often, just so everybody can get in the office can get the groove onto it.
They'll never unhear this song.
No, I know. Like it's in the office playlist now, so you know. We have no idea what the lyrics mean, but, you know, that's a great by Pena. They'll have to throw to first, and that's all they're going to get. Brown will go to second on the sacrifice by Yoki Pena, and his teammates will definitely come pick him up. He did the job here.
Yeah, that's how you bunt right there,
Yep.
and he gets one very soft off the bat, up the third baseline. Brown can get to second easily, and the Cardinals, even though they have the 3-0 lead, aren't going to get bigger than themselves here. They're still going to try and play small ball when they can.
You got to still claw away here. You got to put up a lead and, you know, keep doing the things you've been doing and doing them right. As Carlos Domingos will bat now. He singled his last time up. That was retired on the 1-6 on the attempted bunt by Duncan. Takes this one inside for a strike. Count 0-1 with one away now. Brown's at second base with one away. In scoring position for Dominguez and Duncan on deck. This one's hit, but foul down the line, and Grading goes all the way into the fence almost, and hope he's okay. No. That's not good.
Oh, they're frantically motioning out there for the trainer.
That's not good. That is not good at all. He went headlong into that fence. I don't think he realized it breaks in as it goes around the corner here. That's not good.
Well, those collision plays are so scary. You're going to see it on slow-mo here, and man, he gave it his all. Hustling, hat falls off, but then he barrel rolls into the...
Yeah, and just something...
Just kind of crashed in with that right side, and they're motioning for St. John's out here.
That's not good.
Oh.
That is not good.
Well, stretcher's coming out. Or, sorry, not the
stretcher.
Not the stretcher, but the folks who usually have it, the med bags. My apologies for jumping the gun there.
Yeah, I don't know if he was on the edge of the grass and hit the turf or something, the edge of the warning track, and lost his footing or something, but it did not look like he was intending to go rolling in the way he did.
No. And it's so tricky with the plays down in that corner because you're kind of battling the fence from multiple sides, and it's so far away from us here that we can't see it.
Exactly.
And hopefully this isn't, anything terrible, but any upper body injury, you got to be careful. You just got to make sure the guys stay down just as a precaution, make sure everything's okay.
Yep. Somebody's getting loose down there. Victor Plaz is playing catch with somebody. They're going to probably have to make some defensive switcheroos here.
Yeah.
To get the position in left field covered. Barnstormer's already shorthanded defensively anyways because of, obviously, guys went back to school and whatever else. But yes, not something you want to see happen here. That's for sure.
Groening's lifted his head up off the ground here, and he's still down in that crouch.
Yeah, I don't know if something he went down, he spasmed something or locked something up. Hard to say. Looks like he's back up to his feet now, and he's collecting his thoughts and everything else. But yeah, that's not good. I think he wants to stay in this ball game. Maybe it was just a cramp. Ouch. Maybe a separated shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like he's.
Oh, yeah.
One shoulder's down to the right side here.
Yep. Oh, yeah. He's going to have to get some help off here. That is not good. Yeah, when he tumbled, he definitely popped it. Well, we hope he gets a speedy recovery and everything else, but yes, just a gamer, a young man from Glenelg.
As Mizuki resumes his warm-up pitches here, definitely our thoughts and well wishes with Andy Groening at this time.
Yes, they are. likely what's going to happen is Plaza's probably going to third base.
Yeah, we're gonna have multiple switches here because Plaz is an infielder.
Yep.
So it looks like Yushinota has moved to left.
Yep. Plaza's going to third base after he touched up the Rollison bag, and we'll go through there as we'll get back underway momentarily here once the substitution's been made official. Our run sheet's seen better days.
Mm-hmm. It's been a long season.
It has. This one's hit down the line, but foul. The count remains 0-2 on Dominguez.
So yeah, Dominguez with a minutes-long delay there has to suddenly lock back into a 2-strike count.
Nakasika looks the runner back. Dominguez watches that one into the zone. Low for a ball, 1-2 the count now. One away here in the top of the, bottom of the second inning. Dominguez hits this one through the hole. It's going to get through. Brown's going to get the stop sign at third. And now get the wave home as it gets robbled by the left fielder. Dominguez goes to second on the throw. An RBI single to bring home the fourth run for the Cardinals. And Tyler Duncan will bat with a runner at second base and one away now.
Yeah, Dominguez gets one on the inner half here and grounds it through the left side, and it was a very obvious hold situation at third, but then the new left fielder, Ota, bobbles the ball, and then that allows Brown to be sent home.
That it does. It looked like we had a full stop at third, and all of a sudden, okay, they realized Ota didn't come up with the baseball, so it suddenly changed to waving him home. One away here now, 4-0 Cardinals. If Duncan hits this one to center field, not that deep, it's going to drop in. Dominguez will get the wave, and the fifth Cardinals run will score here in the second inning as Duncan comes through on his birthday with an RBI single.
Yeah, and I don't even think this pitch was in the strike zone. Mizuki, as he's done so often against Duncan, starts him off with a secondary.
Yeah.
And it's a curveball down and away.
That was not even in the zone. That was not in the zone. He went golfing.
But Duncan knows that this is how he's being pitched, so he stays on it. Bat stays through the zone and off the end of the bat, but right back up the middle into center field. Another sound approach at the plate here for the Cardinals.
Still one away here in the Cardinals' second inning. Duncan's at first. And two more runs come across. It's 5-0. Nichols swings at the first offering he sees. Kikuta gives it chase before it goes out of the play here. Off to our right. See the full house on the Barnstormers chat as they cut away. We see you guys. This one's line down the line. It's going to get past Plaza at third. Nickel will have himself a single. Duncan's going hard for three. This throw is not going to be in time. Duncan's in there. First and third for the Cardinals here in the second inning. Still one away. And Nico Kakato is coming to the plate.
Yeah, Nickel does a good job staying on the curveball away here, and if you're Victor Plas, you just got to get in front of this ball. I know you're new into the game, but he's played third base before, and he tries to backhand it, and it comes back to bite him. And a nice job by Duncan there, too, to not overrun the bag. He almost did.
Oh, exactly. Whoever runs it, Plas has an easy chance to tag him out for the out there. 4 hits in the inning for the Cardinals. All singles.
Wow, it is all singles. That took me a second.
Yeah, you don't usually score it, so that's why.
I score it the very different way.
That's true.
We got all kinds of scoring up here, but I don't have the one where you could easily look down and see that it's been all singles. And that's not something the Cardinals have done this year.
No.
I don't think at all.
The game in Guelph that we wound up losing, we hit for the cycle in the first inning.
The Card, like as a team?
Yeah. Got the triple out of the way in the first batter.
Yeah, you have Dominguez to thank for that one.
Yep. He went, well, we're playing in a place where they got a huge gap. I'm going to hit one out there.
Yep.
As this one's fouled away into the glove by Kakatos for strike 2. Akatsuka now at 32 pitches. My math was off. Jeez. Let's not carry the one there too many times.
There hasn't been too many deep counts for him.
No, it's just... There's a slow roller. That might be trouble. It's going to get through again. A great stop. Vasilenic tries to stop it, but the 6th run is going to come in for the Cardinals. And quickly, this one is slipping away from the Barnstormers.
Well, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and Kakatos gets another pitch out of the zone here. Yeah, another curveball down and away, and
they're just hitting the baseballs where they're not at.
Yep. That's not necessarily a thing you can try to do with consistency, but if it finds a hole, it finds a hole.
Nickel now at the second base, Kakatos at first, and Yammer Hernandez will be the batter as Harry Muir's out to have a conversation with his pitchers, probably just to calm him down a little bit and say, hey, this is not on you, man, just relax. Guys are hitting baseballs at places.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do against those, man.
Anytime Yammer Hernandez comes to the mound or comes to the plate, I'd give a mound visit in that situation too.
Yeah. And maybe it's just, hey, maybe we're going to go switch sides here because, you know, hey, you can go pitch both sides. You might as well go left. Shade up the eye line here a little bit. As Yammer Hernandez will step to the plate now. Still only one away here in the second inning. 5 singles of the difference in this inning. 3 runs in the first, 3 runs in the second so far. The tail of the tape here for the Cardinals. I think it's a lost cause. Our run sheet has just seen better days.
If we had a second piece of duct tape, this would be an easy fix.
Yep. Sadly, no tape. It's downstairs.
Yeah, it's in here somewhere.
Hernandez swings through that one, loses his armband here. Gonna have to get that guy some new Velcro. Or a new arm pad, one of the two.
You got too much bat speed, Yammer.
Yeah. The thing pops off almost every at bat.
Yeah, if it's possible to have too much of that at least. You're right. That isn't the first time that's happened.
No. Hey, McFly, can we fix that, please?
I know you got a zillion other things to do.
Yeah,
but
it looks like it's already coming loose now again.
Whoa.
And that one hit him on the arm, and now he's going to take first base. Yammer's just had a rough night on that arm. That'll load the bases here for Tanner Rempel. Ouch. See that? You can see the band's already off again.
Oh, and it falls off right before it hits him.
Yeah.
Oh.
What it's supposed to take the cushion the blow on didn't do anything for it. I'm not sure what the Spanish word for piece of junk is, but I'm pretty sure a guy put that one out there. Tanner Rempel will be the batter now. He has 2 RBIs in the first inning on the RBIs on the single he got. And now representing the 8th batter in the inning. 6-0 the score here for the Cardinals. Rempel takes that one inside for a strike. Says the plate umpire. Five singles, a hit by a pitch, and a sacrifice bunt in the inning so far. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Cardinals. With a good stop by Fukuda, prevents another run from coming home. As he managed to scoop that one. Count 1-1. Akatsuka asked for a new baseball. Barnstormers, no runs, 2 hits, 2 errors here in the second inning. Akatsuka from the stretch again. 1-1 offering. Oh! Oh, no. He's got hit in the head again tonight.
So Tanner Rempel was concussed from a hit by a pitch in the head.
And Akatsuka just...
About 2.5 weeks ago, yeah.
Not happy with himself, and he's definitely showing concerns from his former teammate. St. John's ambulance out to look again, too. Just looks like he's all right this time, but still.
Yeah. Just a fastball gets away from him, and
off the top of it?
Yeah. Looks
off
like
the
it
top.
Got helmet, thankfully.
Yes. Yeah. But still.
Yeah. Got to be cautious with Rempel here more than anything. That, again, he was just concussed 2.5 weeks ago from a hit by pitch to the head, and this one wasn't as hard.
No, and he said last time it's like his whole life went into slow motion for a few seconds, so I can only imagine what happened this one.
Yeah.
But he looks like he's okay. He's just going off to get, looked at and everything else.
We got a pinch runner here. It looks like it will be Russell Young.
Yep.
Which should indicate that there won't be a subsequent defensive change. Russell is a catcher, but he can play first base in a pinch.
He can play first in a pinch, yes. But yes, Rempel reaches on the hit by pitch. 7th run comes in to score as the bases were loaded. And Tommy Reyes-Cruz will be the batter now. Still only one away here in this inning.
Now, Carlo, the trainer, is going to follow Remp down the tunnel to do the concussion test. He was still on the first base side talking to St. John's. Andy Graining had already left the scene, but then he had to come out from there to look at Rempel.
Yep. Busy inning for the training staff. Tommy Reyes-Cruz hits from the air. Plaz giving it chase. His buddy will make the catch. And there's finally 2 away in the inning.
And hopefully, we can get to a situation where every team for both home and away games is able to send a trainer.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's Jaden Brown, who led off this inning with a single, will be the batter now. Gonna cross out that 3, put a 2 back in there on the score sheet, and we're good. Brown takes ball 1 here from Akatsuka.
You've had to do that to your scorebook a lot lately.
That we have.
Some crooked innings here.
Yep. That's okay. It'll get stuck in a tote at some point and get looked at it like 10 years later and go, hey, do I remember this game or not? Brown fouls that one off into the glove and out of the glove. 1-1 the count now. Akatsuka up to 44 pitches now, but a lot in this inning. There is activity down in the Barnstormers bullpen as the ball just goes scooting out of the bullpen and time called. Little chilly night, little wet night earlier. Not sure the game was actually going to get in, but lo and behold, here we are.
It would have taken a lot for playoff baseball to not happen here tonight.
This is true. If we were in Guelph, we would have been washed. This one's hit down the line. That's a fair ball. That's going to be into the corner, and that's trouble. 2 more runs coming across for the Cardinals. As Tommy Reyes-Cruz has himself a double. Sorry, Jaden Brown does a double.
And that is Brown's MO. He loves to go the other way, and he sends a screamer on the ground down the first base line, nearly clears the bases. And again, all that hard work and dedication he's been doing, hitting on off days too, is paying off. He's having quite the postseason right now.
Yeah, he is, and that's going to be the second mound visit, and that's going to spell the end for Masuki Akatsuka this evening. As we're going to the bullpen here momentarily. 9-0 is the score now for the Cardinals. And here in the home half of the second inning.
I don't think this went the way any of us pictured.
No, I was expecting probably like a 4-3 ball game or something, something really tight.
Same with me.
I was expecting something tight, but just sometimes, it doesn't work out that way. And it wasn't like he was pitching badly either. It's just unfortunately the Cardinals were hitting baseballs literally where people weren't.
Sometimes you get bit by that old batting average on balls in play, that old bad luck bug. And it happened to Mizuki tonight. It happens in the playoffs. You think back to Game 5 between Guelph and Welland last year. It happened to Ben Abram in the semifinal.
Well, exactly.
Just happens sometimes.
We'll take a quick look at the first inning highlights when we got the first 3 runs across. So it was a booted ball that allowed the inning to continue going here, and then the coup de grace coming through as well as Hernandez with the RBI.
A dagger by Rempel there.
Yep. See the jubilation from the Cardinals dugout there. And Gregor Farquharson will be the pitcher coming in to work here now.
And he will.
He pitched last on Friday night, if I'm not mistaken, as well.
Yep, correct. Came on in long relief of Yuri Yokoyama, who didn't make it out of the 3rd inning. And the line score won't show it because he left the game with a couple runners that he was responsible for on base, and then they all came around to score after he'd left the ball game. But Farquharson did a good job, make no mistake. He was getting some efficient outs, a lot of first pitch swings, a lot of early balls hit right to defenders. 4 innings, 4 hits, 3 earned runs, 3 Ks to just 1 walk was the final line score for him in that one. And we knew going into it that he was their bulk reliever, and he is going to be called upon here.
Well, exactly. Probably going to be asked to shoulder a very heavy load right now. As Yoki Pena will bat for the 2nd time this inning. He sacrificed bunted way back when. Removed Jaden Brown to second base. The Cardinals were playing a little small ball there. Before they put up 6 runs in the inning to make it a 9-0 score on 9 hits. That one misses low for a ball. Want to know the count now. That one's going to get through the hole too. That's going to score a couple more runs. And the Cardinals will put up an 11 spot here in the 2nd inning. As Yoki Pena comes through with a 2 RBI single. And Carlos Dominguez will bat for the 3rd time in this contest already. 2 for 2 already.
And here we see exactly what Yoki Pena did when he got the winning hit in Game 2. Just simple approach, going the other way. Got a fastball he liked, but he didn't try to do too much with it, and cashes in 2 more runs. He's had some real impressive pro at-bats.
Cardinals in the inning only have the 1 extra base hit. Everything else has been singles. As Carlos Dominguez just crushed this baseball, but it'll be caught by Oda to mercifully end the inning now. What the inning it was, as the Cardinals score a lot of runs that inning. 8 runs across. Now it's an 11-0 ball game as we head to the top of the 3rd inning. We'll take a quick break and say hi to our friends at Armstrong Birdseed.
Sometimes the littlest things can make the biggest difference. Like nature brightening your day. Bring nature to your backyard with Armstrong Bird Food. Feeding Cardinals since 1986.
As we welcome you back here at the top of the 3rd inning, our kids are running the bases courtesy of our friends at Denninger's. The kids' favorite part of the inning. I'm sure they were waiting patiently for quite some time down there. Usually it's a pretty quick inning. They're able to come out here in droves. But yes, they're all definitely in different attire than they were on Friday night. They're all in shorts and everything else. Now they're on long pants, sweatshirts, and hoodies.
Yeah, fall is around the corner, and those kids were probably standing and shivering outside. They probably weren't able to leave the office for about 40 minutes with how long that inning took.
Yeah, oh, exactly.
They're able to run the bases here. And Owen Boone comes back out. We saw him warming up in the bullpen, just trying to stay loose with how the duration of that last inning.
Well, I wouldn't be surprised to see him go 5 and then you know turn this one over to the bullpen. Let some guys that probably weren't expecting to get a lot of work in the next couple of games get a couple innings here.
Yeah, and even in an 11 run ball game, sorry, you don't want to be you don't want to be too cautious, but if the opportunity presents itself, you certainly. There will be closer ball games that the Cardinals are hoping to have Owen pitch in later on this year.
Exactly.
So.
If the score holds the way it is, and Barry's score holds, it's 1-0 for Barry in the bottom of the third inning in Toronto. Frank Garces on the hill, and Frank's doing Frank sort of things, which I kind of expected him to do too. So I was asking Sam O'Coin before a couple days ago, hey, has Frank actually pitched in Christie Pitts before? How has he done out there? And he wasn't sure, so it was just like, well, okay.
You know what's funny? Eric and I had the exact same question before the game. So last time he pitched there was, I believe it was July 17th of last year.
Okay.
And
was that really weird game that went back and forth?
I don't know. We didn't bother to click on the box score. We just saw Garza's line score, but I think it was 5 or 6 shutout innings.
Yeah.
So wasn't a Herculean, workload effort, but shutout baseball nonetheless.
I think that's the one that Toronto came back. Like it was Barry was up like a lot early, and then that's probably why they pulled Frank.
Okay.
And then Toronto got the bats going against the bullpen. But I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure that was either a Wednesday or Thursday night, if I'm not mistaken.
It'd be a Wednesday night game in Toronto, so
Yeah.
And those are the games I used to hate working in Toronto because the Barry-Toronto games would never finish before 11:30. Never.
Well, it's got 2 high-octane ball clubs. That's what's going to happen.
It would never finish. And here I am just thinking, okay, I got to get home to Guelph. And I got to be at work the next morning. It never was a good night at the pits on a Wednesday night when those two teams were playing.
And I think the time before that was either earlier 2024 or back in 2023, and he went 8 innings and gave up 5 runs, though.
Yeah. Spoon's working with a 1-2 count here. There's a chopper. Brown up with it. He'll throw to first in time. Young's over there.
That's a nice play by Jaden Brown. He speared that one, kind of hopped off the lip between the grass and the dirt there, but no matter.
Stepping up to the plate, center fielder number 25, Spencer Moran.
Spencer Moran now the batter. Marcus is retired for the first out of the third inning on the 5-3. Big swing and a miss on that one from Boone. Got Moran chasing that one early. Boone looks in for the sign. His 0-1 offering. Misses low for ball. 1-1 the count now.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this already, but in case I didn't, Andy Groening last half inning, while it was going on, left the first base dugout with a sling around that shoulder and went back to the locker room. So that's the last we'll see of him tonight. And again, just want to extend our well wishes to him and a speedy recovery.
Oh, exactly. Very impactful young man so far in that Barnstormers lineup. That one misses and evens the count at 2-2. One away here in the top of the third inning. As a lot of runs have been scored in this contest, and we'll leave it at that.
Again, not something I don't think anybody saw coming.
No, I didn't. High chopper. Boone's going to field his position. He's going to step and throw to first. 2 away. One 3 goes to put out, and Masuki Fukuda will be the batter now. He flew out to center field his last time up. This one's hit on a rope. Dominguez is not going to get to this one, and Fukuda will be aboard with 2 away. A 2-out single for Masuki Fukuda. Barnstormers get another single here.
The score may be what it is, but Atsuki Fukuda does not change, and he can get bat to ball with the best of them. Doesn't matter what park, what the situation is, and it's pretty textbook for him.
As Yoshinoda now single last time up, 1 for 1. Now playing left field. Oda swings and misses that first offer for Boone for strike 1. Big chase on that one. Boone got him to go upstairs. 0-2 the count now.
Goodness, when Owen Boone rears back for one. I would love to have a radar gun up here. We saw Ed Myers had one in the broadcast in game 1 for Chatham.
He was doing it with both hands. He had the scorebook in the one hand, he had the gun pointed out there. It's like, making us young guys look bad. That one misses inside for a ball. 1-2 the count now.
Because Boone, I don't think it's one of the hardest fastballs in the league. I mean, it could be, but
I'm going to say it's 91, 92.
I think so too, but it gets so much swing and miss in the zone.
I know. This one's high, popped up in the air, and Nicola is not going to get to it. And runners will advance to third and first, respectfully. Barnstormer showing signs of life here. Down by a lot.
Designated hitter number 3, Sadler. Good one.
Oda with a single. Fukuda goes to third on the play.
And this one also had eyes.
Just another no man's play into the Bermuda Triangle in left field.
Yep.
Nobody, unfortunately, was covering third, so Fukuda took full advantage of that. And Sadler Goodwin will be the batter now. Big swing and a miss on that first offering for strike 1. Fukuda at third, Oda at first. 2 away here in the inning. That one misses low. Count 1-1. 4 hits for the Barnstormers, 2 errors. 11 runs, 10 hits, no errors for the Cardinals so far. Big cut and miss on that one. Good one behind the count, 1-2 now.
There's that cutter. Owen Boone uses it mostly for effect. See the drone shot.
We're so spoiled.
Look at that sky off in the distance. Wow.
That one just misses low. Hernandez thought he got that one. But the plate umpire says no way. And 2-2 the count now.
So that pretty obviously looked like a strike, but I think Yammer Hernandez and Owen Boone got crossed up because his glove swept down as he caught it, and it looked like it made it go out of the zone.
Yeah.
Got to keep that glove stationary if he wants that call on the corner.
2-2 pitch. Popped in the air, not that deep. Tommy Reyes Cruz will give way to Dominguez, who will make the catch. Innings are over. Barnstormers strand a pair of base runners here in the third inning. 11-0 is your score as they head to the home half of the third inning. The Cardinals will come back to bat here. And Owen Boone's probably going to just relax a little more here, get some high fives and say, hey guys, no offense, I want to go back and pitch a little earlier than last inning. Yeah, just, the not expected kind of night. The thing is, we get 11 runs in 2 innings here, but sometimes it's just baseball.
Yeah.
And it's not like they were knocking the baseball over the place. We're just hitting singles and, getting very fortunate bounces and be able to take advantage of it because where the balls were hit.
Like I think in reality it's an 11-0 ball game, but in effect I think the Cardinals on a normal day, the way they've swung it so far, would only really have about half that to show for their efforts. But even then, a lead of that magnitude at this point in the ball game would have been huge. If you said the Cardinals would have been up by 4 or 5.
Yeah, 4 or 5
in the third inning.
That's been like, okay, that's a lot. But it's the Barnstormers, so you just got to keep the hammer down.
Yeah.
keep going. And maybe that's what the guys realize too, and say, hey, you know what? We seem to be getting to him right now, so just keep going, keep digging.
Yeah.
Gregory Farquharson out here to try to clean up the mess a little bit and just eat some innings up here, so make an impression for next season.
Just got to play with pride.
Yeah.
Just got to remember why you're here. Fear the Barnstormers. One thing I would love to know, it seems kind of thankless, but I would love to know what you do here. If you're Harry Muir and the coaching staff, what do you say? Do you say anything? Do you do anything? Like, this is just such a unique and obviously rough situation they're in right now.
Like, if I'm Harry, I don't know what to say, guys. Hey, you know what? They hit the baseball literally where we weren't. And there's nothing you can't defend against that. So there's just no way to defend against that. But Tyler Duncan's going to lead things off. He's 1 for 2 in the contest. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Came around to score. Singled in the second inning. Came all the way on to score in that inning too. So he watches ball one upstairs from Parkerson. But you got to focus on the positives as your Barnstormers. Yeah, you won your first franchise postseason victory in front of your home crowd, and that place was rocking. Build off that. But at the same time, it's just like you're gonna sit there and stew about this one a little bit. I guarantee it.
All that being said, if there is any team that I would not put it past,
no, exactly,
to climb this mountain.
No, I don't want to see that.
It's the Chatham-Kent Barnstormers. So the Cardinals do have to respect their opponents here.
Exactly, you do. It's not over till it's over, and I've seen crazier comebacks. Sadly. 2-1 the count now on Duncan. But I'm sure in a situation like this, Ed and Mike are digging out the chili recipes down in Chatham-Kent. Three-1 count on Duncan. Nobody away here. Duncan takes a big liberal hack at that one. 3-2 to count now. And if you're the Cardinals, you just got to, you got to stay within yourselves here. You got to stick to the game plan here, guys. You got to keep doing the things right at the plate.
Hey, you don't want to show them up, but
no.
Pretend it's not 11-0 at the plate right now.
Exactly. Duncan does exactly that. He hits the liner up the middle. Another single for Duncan, his second of the night. The birthday boy reaches for the third time in the evening.
Stepping up to the plate, the shortstop, number 32, Brandon.
Does a good job of getting this one up in the zone here, and he didn't have to chase that much as much as he had with Akasuka. That one seems like that was just above the knees there.
The kind of pitch that usually gets knocked for a hit.
Yeah. As Nickel takes a big hack at that one for strike one. If I'm Gregor Ferguson, I'm going out there and challenging these guys.
Absolutely. What else can you do?
Yeah. I'm going to take it easy on you guys. Here you go. Get my best stuff. This one's lined to the shortstop. He'll flip the second for one. On to first is going to be thrown away here, and Nickel will reach on the error as Duncan's retired on the fielder's choice. So fielder's choice E4 on the throw by Mackey. Duncan's retired 6-4. One away here for Nico Catatos now.
That was a great play by Torn Vasilanic at shortstop. I did not think he had a chance on that one. Nichols smoked it, but did well to get the out at second.
That young man can play shortstop.
That he can.
He just needs to play with a little more confidence. This one's hit down the right field line. This might be into the corner, but it's going to go foul. The Cardinals has got to hit that one a little more to the left. That one gets away from the catcher, and it's going to go all the way to the backstop here. And Nickel will do what they do in station-to-station baseball, just take the next base up here. Now standing at third with one away for Kakatos. 3 errors in the contest for the Barnstormers, no runs, 4 hits. Cardinals 11 runs on 11 hits, no errors. As Gregor Ferguson in to map this up a little bit. Kakatos is another one down the line, but foul again.
And he's just a little bit late on that pitch. There have been 3 errors tonight by the Barnstormers, and Nico has been the man to reach base on 2 of them. Maybe the other one was a single.
Single in the air, yeah.
Single, okay. One of them.
Pops this one in the air. Not that deep. This might be trouble, though. It is caught on the run by Robert Mackey at second base. 2 away now. And that'll bring up Yammer Hernandez, who's just been an absolute wrecking ball for the Cardinals. Hit by a pitch his last time up. RBI double in the first inning.
7 up for the plate, the catcher number 61, Yammer Hernandez.
Well, the Barnstormers are going to be happy not to have to see him after this series is done.
That they will. Till next year, anyways. That's assuming Yammer doesn't latch on with some other team. But just a very, very thankful young man for the opportunity. Talked to him and Owen Boone after the no-hitter, which is just, that was his first game in this league.
You just can't write this stuff sometimes.
No, it's just like, and Boone didn't have his best up that night. I knew that.
I don't know how many strikeouts he had, but we've seen him put up a lot more.
Yeah. You could just tell things weren't working that night, but he was figuring ways to get out of it.
It's baseball.
There's some great defensive plays behind him, too.
Oh, that Dominguez catch.
No. Like, I'm sitting down beside the dugout going, please don't miss this, please don't miss this. And it gets down there, and it's like, oh, man, that's how we're going to lose this? And he somehow came up with it. I'm looking around the stadium. I don't know who was more shocked, me or Jenny or half the guys on the bench that got caught.
And it was not a play that was made just because it was a no-hitter. Like, he made a similar diving effort in the 5-run game in the 9th inning in Chatham in Game 1.
Yep.
It's just a absolute bulldog out there.
Parkinson thought he had the punch out there. Instead, the count runs to 3-2 here. Nichols still stands at third base with 2 away here. Cardinals up by a lot. And Hernandez is going to make it an even dozen here as that another one's going to come home. And Hernandez with a big turn at first. And another RBI for the big guy.
7 up to the plate, the first baseman, number 34.
Man, can he ever hit.
He can. And Russell Young will be the batter now. Just taking the ball where it is across the zone and then putting the barrel on it. As Russell Young gets a charge into this one, it's going to get down. Hernandez digging hard for 3. The throw is going to be cut off, and he'll go first to third here. Maybe you want to just remind these guys, hey, we're up by a lot. We don't want to be going too hard. We're not trying to run it up now.
Well, absolutely not, but
sometimes you have to go. I don't know if I would have gone to third on that one.
Yeah, that is a kind of a gray area, but I'll tell you one thing. Yeah. As unfortunate as the injury is to Tanner Rempel, how about Russell Young?
Well, that was nice to see him get a good swing on that one.
Showing why he was a member of Canada's junior national team at one point.
Hernandez goes first to third. Still 2 away for Tommy Reyes-Cruz.
Russell is probably the quietest guy on this team, but, man, when he does talk, you can tell he's smart. Student of the game, you kind of have to be as a primary catcher. And he's funny, too. Cracking some jokes today during BP.
Nice. Now, Jason McKay brought him into Welland to be a backup catcher for Robert Mullen, and then Sam Cocker came back, so that made Russell Young expendable. Not to the young man's fault or anything, just, you know.
Nope.
So Russell Young was available. And, of course, the Cardinals were more than happy to scoop him up. And thankfully did.
Yeah, he's a quality young man, and, you know, he really hasn't seen many game at bats at all recently, so to see that swing from him is super encouraging.
And it was as Reyes Cruz works now with a 3-1 count in his favor. Still 2 away in the bottom of the 3rd inning. And that do not adjust your TV sets, that's not a typo. Running out of ways to call it that way, but we had the same problem last year. As Tommy Reyes Cruz will draw the walk here to load the bases here for Jaden Brown. Brown with a single, a double, 2 RBIs already in the contest. And there's somebody walking down to the Barnstormers bullpen.
There's another drone shot high above center field. I love trying to play catch the drone when I'm in here. There it is.
There it is. There you go.
Big green flashing light up above center field.
There it is. There you go. It's not a UFO. Just need a still photo of that with the thing for everything else to put on the wall in the office now. That one's in there for a called strike. And the count is 1-1. Fans giving it to the umpire in a 12-0 ball game. Nothing changes in the IBL.
Yeah, I don't know. Just might have to let this one go, guys, but yeah.
There's a point where even the umpires want to go home, guys.
Chris Marco's probably thinking, what do I got to do down there?
Yep.
But, hey, credit to the fans. They are a lively bunch. They've been in both cities in this series so far.
They have been. It's been so great to see, you know, the merch and everything else in both cities on the cameras and everything else too. It's just like, yeah, everybody's showed up. I love it.
People are bought in. Good baseball will do that. You know, it's a sort of if you build it, they will come kind of deal, as it is for any sport. And then the leaps and bounds, the strides this league has taken.
Well, even just teams taken in the last 3-4 years.
Chatham didn't exist 2 years ago.
Exactly. And, you know, they've done a great job of selling people on what wasn't there, but what could be. And if you're watching at home in Barnstormers land, understand that, you know, this is part of the process. You're going to take your lumps, but as I said last year in the broadcast when the game was not going your way as well in that game, but it's just, you know what? You're going to build off this stuff. You're going to be better for the experience as much as this is going to be very painful. When you guys finally rip the Band-Aid off, it's going to be awful. It's going to be awesome.
100%. And, you know, you hear people who have been on winning teams and championship teams say it so many times. It's got to get worse before it gets better sometimes. And it's rarely linear. But, yeah, the Barnstormers will hopefully look back on this one day as something that built character.
Yeah, well, exactly. 2 away in the bottom of the 3rd inning as Yoki Pena will bat for the 3rd time. He's got a sacrifice bunt in the 2nd inning and a single in that inning. We've seen it so long ago. Base is still loaded. 2 away here in the home half of the 3rd. As Pena takes ball 1 from Farquharson.
Neil, motion to submit your scorebook after this one to the postmodern abstract section of the Art Gallery of Ontario.
You know, it's definitely going to be looking kind of messy, that's for sure.
It's in the eye of the beholder.
Although I did get the game file from Boone's no-no.
Wonderful.
I've got a couple of photos that Dan Congdon took and everything else. I just want to get it all put away for somewhere. We'll get it laminated or something, or send it to the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame to go with everything else that went from here. That one's going to be a grounder. Great play by the first baseman, Trent Siltz, to finally end the inning here. 13 runs across for your Cardinals as we'll take a break here on Cable 14.
Yeah, and a lesson to all the young ball-playing kids out there. even though the Barnstormers are facing elimination and down by 13 runs, do what Trent Sillett did there. He hustled, he dove, he saved a few runs, even though the score is what it is. And that's just going to brownie points for the coach there.
We'll take you guys to break. We'll be back in a couple minutes here on Cable 14.
Hey, are you looking for the hottest game in town? Well, look no further. It's right here at Cable 14. It's Kiwanis TV Bingo, our 56th season up and coming. We give away $5,500 every single week. Where can you have fun, win cash, and support your community all at the same time? Get out there, get some bingo cards. You're going to love it.
I'm slamming him tonight.
Oh, God, I love it. Nice.
Play, friendship, family. These are the things that matter.
Welcome back to Hamilton Cardinals baseball on Cable 14. Yeah, that score is kind of ominous if you're a Barnstormers fan. Cardinals scoring in bunches in the first 3 innings so far. As Owen Boone goes back to work here, Neil Srsan, Matt Crilly up high above there, even high, a little lower than that drone is. But yes, Boone goes back out to work here in the 4th inning to face Victor Plaz, Torrin Vasilenic, and Robert Mackey. Out-of-town scoreboard, that game is tied at the top of the 5th inning between the Maple Leafs and Barrie Baycats at 1 apiece. As Plaz fets the first offering from Boone, foul for strike 1.
Whoa. Look at that. Live out-of-town scoreboard change. Francisco Hernandez with the RBI double, and the Baycats lead 2-1.
There you go. All right, back to our game now, so I don't mess my stats up. This one's hit foul again by Plaz. Seems to definitely have Boone's number in tonight. Plaz is 2 for 10 in the postseason. Coming to action. Of course, he was on the bench, but Andy Graney has to leave the ball game with what we suspect is a separated shoulder. That one misses low and outside. 1-2 the count on Plaz.
Has that ever happened before? Has the out-of-town score changed live as you're looking at it on the broadcast?
It hasn't happened a couple times. Usually it's a home run, though. Appeal down to first, say that he did not go around. 2-2 the count now.
The base umpires this game are the same as they were in Game 3. And Chris Long waving off the check swing over there on Victor Plaz there at first base. And he stays alive again, fouling off that high fastball from Boone.
Yeah, he does. Boone gets the sign from Hernandez. 2-2 offering. Called strike 3 that time. He gets Plaz. Plaz will just nod his head and go away. And this is bat. 1 away now. Boone's 3rd strikeout of the evening. His first looking. As Torrin Vasilenic with the batter, 0 for 1 in the contest.
I mean, what are you supposed to do with that if you're Victor Plaz?
Yep. That's all you can do. So I guess it was there. Yep. Okay, we're out.
As we've said so many times with Boone on this mound, paint.
Yeah. I almost want to stand in the box when they're doing a live bullpen section just so I can actually see how it looks from a batter's perspective. I've seen it from up here for so many years.
Do so at your own peril.
Yeah, exactly. So he probably knocked me over 3 times laughing at me. I'm not going to swing the bat or anything. I'm just going to stand there.
Yeah.
Just so I can get the that field level perspective at it.
Who I bet is having fun? Yama Hernandez. Yeah. Must be fun catching this.
Oh, yeah. Huh. It's like, yeah, what can we throw now? Okay, yeah. You got this one? We haven't thrown this one in a while. 1-1 offering. This is upstairs for a ball. 2-1. Big cut on that one by Vasilenic. 2-2 now. Hernandez thought he got that one. Vasilenic wasn't sure. Runs the count to full here with the one away. 3-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Vasilenic goes down. Back-to-back punch-outs here in the fourth inning for Boone. Robert Mackey now the batter. He walked his last time up.
Stepping up to the plate, the second baseman, number 7, Robert Mackey.
So say that's not Josh, but Josh probably had to go to the bathroom.
Well, I guess you can forgive it in a 13-0 game.
You know.
I guess Josh is allowed to take a bathroom break.
You know, the guy probably went through his usual routines, and he's got to stay hydrated. So
yeah.
Slow roller at the third baseman. Brown up with it, scoops it, throws to first in time. 3 up, 3 down inning for Owen Boone. The Cardinals will bat in the home half of the fourth inning, leading this one by a lot. 5-3 goes your putout on Mackey, and a great scoop by Jaden Brown.
The score is 13-0 for your Hamilton Cardinals as we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Hello to all my friends at the Silver.
So if that score holds up in Toronto, Game 5 goes tomorrow night at Athletic Culture Stadium in Barrie. Toronto and Barrie. And then the winner will get, well, depends on what's going on with this game too.
Yeah.
But that'd be like first time in recent memory that 1, 5, 6, and 7 could potentially advance.
Yeah, that is certainly a weird one because last year I believe it was
the top four.
All
No,
four. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4
went.
There was not a single lower seed that advanced last year.
Yep. But that 2-7 matchup in this league has always been deadly. Like it just seems that every second or third year it rears its ugly head, and you know it's potentially doing it again this year.
Did it happen in 2023? I can't remember.
Yes, it did.
Okay. Was that? I'm blanking. Welland was 1.
Yep.
Are you gonna make me guess now?
I'm trying to remember who it was now.
Okay.
So I know what happened the year before because Guelph finished second and got knocked out by Hamilton.
Then that was. You see, 3 years ago it was the Hamilton Cardinals.
Yes, it was in that god awful fifth inning, or that game 5. Guelph taking the lead, and then Hamilton stormed back.
Did you say Game 5 lasted 5 innings, or was it just the 5th inning of game?
It was Game 5 went extra innings. I think it was in the 11th inning when Hamilton won it.
Wow.
Yeah. At Hastings Stadium.
Talk about peak drama.
And Guelph had gone up in the 8th inning, and Hamilton rallied in the 9th to tie it. Claudio Custodio went out there on 2 days rest to start that ball game.
Man.
Yeah. First pitch is in there for a strike. On Dominguez. He's up for the 4th time this contest. 2 for 3. It's a line up the middle, and that's going to get through. And Gregor Farquharson's going, what do I got to do to get guys out here?
Well, it had been simply too long since Carlos Dominguez had gotten in on the fun. Game 2 and Game 3, he was suspiciously absent for a guy who'd been so white hot the past few weeks. So he's got a few knocks today back into the picture. I think that's just, things, the world just turning normally there, and Farquharson just happens to be on the wrong end of it.
He's been a very effective pitcher for the most part. He's getting the ground balls. Unfortunately, just not had anybody close to these baseballs. As Duncan will bat again. 2 singles and reached on a fielder's choice.
We got a lefty up in the Chatham bullpen. I think it's Eric Pettypiece. I think I can see a 4-1 down there.
I think you're right.
Looks like his delivery too.
Yep.
Talk about somebody to be excited about, I think, if you're a Barnstormer fan for the future.
This young man, came back off Tommy John surgery, didn't start pitching again until last July, and then since then he's been
that's
very, very effective.
He's got He's kind of like a pitching coach's dream because he's got that lower release point, but that fastball's got some serious zip to it. Creates a tough look for opposing hitters, especially lefties.
Duncan with the big hack on that one. 0-1 the count now. So we know the Welland Jackfish intend to start their series Saturday night. Have any dates been discussed as far as?
I know that Eric spent most of the morning discussing dates with the prospective 2 opponents in the next round, but I did not hear the results of said conversation.
No worries. So we will get those posted on the social medias, I'm sure. Check out the Cardinals website and everything else. Whenever they're available, we're not putting the cart before the horse because there's still lots of baseball to play here. And this is the IBL after all. Stranger things have happened. But hopefully not tonight. Duncan holds back on that one. And the count is 1-2.
I know as far as dates go, the latest the finals can end is September 16th. That would be the date of a potential Game 7. So if you're in this for the long haul and you want to watch till the end no matter what, then it'll be over September 16th, barring rain or anything like that.
It will be.
There's a lot of seasonal ties and people in the IBL working various hockey-related jobs during the winter, so we got to make sure everything's done here before that all gets underway.
Exactly. I know Josh is busy the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Got tickets on the calendar for that game.
A lot of Gouge ties between with the IBL.
Duncan fouls it off to stay alive at 3-2. Nobody away in the bottom of the 4th inning. In a rather one-sided affair that I don't think anybody predicted. Duncan holds back and draws a walk here. 2 on and nobody away here for Brandon Nickel.
Seven up to the plate, the shortstop, number 32, Brandon Nickel.
Nicholas a chopper at third. Plaz will step to the first. Go around the horn. They almost turned their second triple play. They get 2 there. Almost got one around the horn for their second franchise triple play.
I thought we were going to see it for a split second there. That was right at Plaz. He didn't even have to move.
Yep.
Nickel gets his fastball up and just chops it. And Plaz 5-4, but they can't quite get it to first.
The 4, unfortunately, was way over the head of Trent Sillett, who's not that tall. And that's not a shot against Trent. That ball was way, way, way over anybody's head. I don't think Rempel would have pulled that one down.
And we literally call him Air Rempel.
Yeah.
So.
Cacatos will bat now. 1 for 2. Reached on an error the first time up. Singled in the second. Sorry, 1 for 3. I missed it in a bat error. That would be why there's a blank space in that inning. Chopper at the shortstop. Vasilanic up with it. He'll step and throw across the diamond to Sillett. And it's a quicker inning for the Barnstormers here in the 4th inning. As we head to the top of the 5th inning here on Cable 14, Neil Srsan, Matt Crilly. As you see the drone shot once again, and bringing you the pitchers from glorious center field. Way out there. And a great crowd on hand here, despite the weather earlier this afternoon.
Yeah, there were, I'd call it light to moderate drizzle from about 12 to about 1:30, and then again at the start of batting practice, but it was all kind of out of the way by the time BP was over and we were set to get underway here.
You see somebody down in center field waving at the drone.
Yeah, it's out in right center right now. There it is, flashing green light.
There it goes. youngsters on the field having a great time here chasing each other. The hot dog and the pizza.
Classic here at Bernie.
And it is. Trent Sillett will lead things off here in the top of the 5th inning to face Owen Boone, who I guess he's going to finish the 5th anyways, and we'll see what's going on from there. But in this situation, I guess, you know, if he's going to empty the gas tank, he might as well empty the gas tank.
Yeah, I mean, that bullpen is really quiet, but you never know. He might have to pitch on shorter rest here. The Cardinals definitely would want to get him into the start.
Yeah.
Either game 1 or 2 of their round 2 series, I would think. Of course, should they finish this one out. So, you know, you gotta plan ahead here if you're Luis Bernardo.
Exactly. You know you're going to host the next round anyways. Like you'll be the higher seed. Unless Barry somehow unless Barry pulls off an upset here. Then it gets a little interesting.
Yeah, some real quality baseball in that series too. That is some, again, just you can't beat good playoff baseball, and especially when there's some wrenches thrown into the storylines, as there has been there in Toronto with the series lead.
Yep. Barry's increased that lead to 3-1 now. I believe that's in the 6th inning. And they started after we did. They had a little bit of a rain delay, so. Yep, they did. They're in the bottom of the 5th, actually. Still, it goes swinging on that one. 1-1 on the count now.
And the Hamilton Cardinals can attest to this. 3-1 might be enough when you got Frank Garces on the mound.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So it swings and misses that one. 1-2 the count now. So it grounded out 4-3 in the 2nd inning. Is only a bat in the contest. Big cut on that one, so it goes down swinging. And that is 5 punch-outs for Owen Boone tonight. Spencer Marcus will be the batter now. 0 for 2, a ground out to the shortstop and a ground out to third. Beside his name.
There's another example of Boone getting some in-zone miss on that fastball, and I can't remember where I read it, but I was reading some, maybe it was MLB.com, about one of the better starting pitchers in the league. I'm blanking on exactly the topic, but basically the premise was if you're a pitcher and you get swing and miss when you're in the zone with your fastball, the rest kind of falls into place.
Russell Young going to make the catch on the warning track here. Tanner who? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's all right, Russell. Keep that seat warm for you.
Yep. 2 away now.
Russell's got a pretty sheepish grin on his face.
Well, exactly.
It's a lot easier to track pop-ups when you don't got that catcher's gear on.
Exactly. You don't have 20 pounds of equipment on. Spencer Moore now the batter. A single in the 1st inning, a ground out to the pitcher in the 3rd. That one misses low for ball 1. Top of the 5th inning. A lot of runs were scored early. And we'll leave it at that. That one misses outside for a ball. 2-0 the count now.
I would say a bloop and a blast for the purpose of just being facetious, but it was kind of just a bloop and more bloops.
Yeah, well, exactly. There wasn't anything really blastful on it.
No, not at all.
That one misses low. Count 3-0 now.
Everybody clap your hands.
3-0 offering. Is in there for a called strike. 3-1 now to count. From Boone. This one's off the end of the bat, but foul. Runs the count to full at 3-2. Boone's 3-2 offering. Fouled away. Morin stays alive. And as the count remains full with 2 away. Chopped on the ground at Brown. Throw across the diamond. Young with the scoop. He makes the play. And the Barnstormers go 3 up, 3 down here in the 5th inning. As Owen Boone's been solid so far, with some great defensive gems behind him. The other game in the Intercounty is now in the top of the 6th inning. 3-1 is still that score. Looking more and more like a game 5 in that series. We'll go tomorrow night.
Well, I know what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'll be doing a lot of work from work tomorrow, I'm sure, as the students get back Thursday, and it's just going to be a steady stream of a lot of adjustments. And I lost my ID card. Or can you send me? I didn't like the picture. Can you reprint my card? Yes. New pitcher on the hill for the Barnstormers. It is number 41.
Eric Pettipies.
Eric Pettipies comes into action. A little earlier than usually wants to come into a ball game, but hey, push comes to shove tonight, and might as well get your innings while you can.
Are you going to be consumed by start of the school year rush work once the clock hits 7 p.m.? And even if you are, no love for the dual screen action, because I feel like that Toronto Barrie Game 5,
it'll be on, and it'll probably be on the laptop off to the side or something.
Yeah.
But the 3 screens will be like full of actual work stuff, as they usually are at this time of year. And there's been some late nights the last few nights, and very early mornings the last couple of mornings too. So it's just been like, okay, yeah. Because people realize things have to get done. It's like, oh yeah, we didn't take care of this, or what is this, and like, can you take care of this? And I'm doing a lot of password resets too. Because again, as staff comes back and they'll have to sign into the portals and everything at work, so it's like, okay, yeah, okay, yep. I've lost track how many I did today, but I know yesterday we were in the 30s.
Stepping up to the plate now, catcher number 61, Yammer Hernandez.
As Yammer Hernandez is going to lead things off here in the bottom of the 5th inning in a one-sided affair. All Cardinals so far. Hernandez having quite the night. Hit by a pitch, a single, and a double. Fouls off the first offering from Pettipies for strike 1.
As good of a night as Hernandez has had, we're still working on it with the elbow guard.
Yeah.
Still work in progress.
I'm guessing it's just because the Velcro's just been worn out. As I'm trying to analyze why his equipment's failing. 0-2 the count now. His hands definitely. There it goes. And here's us talking about it. There it goes. Okay, we need our mission between this game and the next one is, figure out what's going on with that thing.
It is on the to-do list. Speak to Yammer.
Yes. Maybe it's good luck, and we'll just leave it alone.
Stepping up to the plate, the first baseman, number 34.
But he goes down swinging, and there's one away here. Pettipies gets the first out of the 5th inning. Russell Young with the batter now. So if I'm not mistaken, Tommy Reyes-Cruz is the only Cardinal in the starting lineup without a hit.
Well, you know what? He's earned that after the lifting he did on Saturday.
Yep. It's not been for a lack of trying either.
Has he gotten on base?
He's got on base. Yeah. Everybody's gotten on base. One and one the count now. On Young, who singled his first time up.
3 misses already on that fastball in this inning for Pettipies on just 5 pitches. Like we said, it's got some zip to it.
It does.
There's another.
That one misses inside. 2-2 the count now. Brady Farrington checking in on the Facebook Messenger, confirming his arm's still attached after pitching a lot during the senior OBAs last weekend. As Young hits this one foul, out of play. Count 2-2.
I'd say this game is now probably more important for Russell Young than it is for any Cardinals hitter, because if he continues to knock their socks off, he might work his way into more playing time.
Yep. The inside pitch boys have opposing games on. One has us on, the other one has the other Toronto game on. Or maybe they're alternating. I'm not sure. Or maybe we got one of those fancy pitcher-in-pitcher TVs and got it on both. Who knows?
So if this score holds, then Braden Farrington can say he was he was the last person to defeat the Hamilton Cardinals in a playoff series. Well, one of them.
Yep. As Russell Young gets into this one, and it's got wheels, but it's going to be off the top of the fence. Didn't have the legs, but he's going to get himself a double here in the 5th inning. Making the most of his opportunity here.
How about this? Wow, Russell Young.
Look at the smile on that young man's face.
So this is a down and in pitch, and he turns on it. Catches it out front and nearly hits it over the Denninger's sign.
Almost. But the wind's blowing in from left, so unfortunately it's just going to stay
Russ.
in.
Yeah.
Sorry, Russ. Not tonight.
I know you didn't hit in the home run derby, but you got that home run derby wind.
Yep. This one's hit into left field. It's going to be caught by Ota out in left field. And Tommy Reyes-Cruz is retired for the second out of the 5th inning. So the official word is they're channel surfing, so they're back and forth. Okay, There we go. Well, thanks, gents, for tuning in tonight.
Stepping up to the plate, the third baseman, number 6, Jaden Brown.
Of course, Mark just finished calling the Game 5 of the Six Nations Cup. Or sorry, the Six Nations lacrosse team last night. They were off to the Mann Cup yet again. If I'm not mistaken, he was at the Guelph Stormers training camp this morning as well.
Oh, sports media at this time of year, late August, early September, there's a lot of dual sport action going on.
That there is. And this is outside. 2-0 the count. Got up close and personal with the station manager here.
Yeah, the technical work never takes a minute off here.
Oh,
Cable 14.
Changing the camera batteries behind us here. That one misses outside. 3-1 the count now.
It's funny, when I'm not in the booth, I'm in the office downstairs where those batteries are stored, so I always see them come in and get the batteries, and now I get to see where they go.
Now you know. So next time you can change the batteries.
I'm now officially equipped.
Yep.
Just kidding. I would not trust myself with equipment that valuable.
No, please don't. Please don't break it. It's expensive. Grounder at the second base, but he'll flip the first in time, and the inning's over. Cardinals are retired. They strand a base runner on the double by Russell Young, but they lead this one by a lot as we head to the top of the 6th inning here on Cable 14.
The 3 big challenges I had was my wife dying, my father dying from COVID-19, financial instability and security the whole year was very stressful. And then I heard that the United Way was sponsoring a course in mindfulness, and that certainly happened. My life is moving forward. I'm enjoying life again, and I'm thankful that I was able to take that program. Thank you.
Top of the sixth inning here at Bernie Arbour Stadium. Neil Sherwoff, Matt Creeley on the call as Game 4 is going all Cardinals' ways so far. Owen Boone working on a shutout so far through 5 innings. Cardinals scoring a lot in bunches in the first 3 innings. It's been quiet ever since as the Barnstormers just trying to make a game out of it here.
Stepping up to the plate, the catcher, number 45, Mitsuki Fukuda.
Mitsuki Fukuda will lead things off in a 13-0 contest. One for 2 in the contest. Singled his last time up, got as far as third base. The only runner for the Barnstormers to get that far. Barnstormers, no runs, 4 hits, 3 errors. The Hamilton Cardinals, 13 runs, 15 hits, no errors. And that's another hit for Fukuda here to start the top of the 6th inning. Boone now at 72 pitches in the contest, so likely probably be his last inning of work, I would assume here. There is somebody getting loose down in the Cardinals bullpen. Not sure if it's Connor Corey, but judging by the stature, it might be him. Hard to say.
Well, normally for Corey, you try and depend on the trademark ginger, but I can't tell from here.
You can't tell from here. Because they're all wearing the same tops, the same hats, the same pants.
I know it was the Hamilton Cardinals players fantasy football draft today, but they had to take away the time limit because, well, they realized they had to play today after losing Game 3.
Yep.
So, priorities.
Priorities, yes. Apparently we're going to get in the station's football pool. Toronto is up in the top of the 8th inning on Minnesota 4-3.
Ooh.
Yes.
A little closer for comfort than last night.
Yep, well, that happens. You know, they can't all be one-sided affairs. And Boston beat Baltimore 5-0, so that doesn't help us at all. That one's fouled away here. By Oda. 1-2 the count now. Boone from the stretch. Glances back at the runner. Says he went away on that contact and strikes him out. 6 punch-outs for Boone in the contest in the 6th inning now.
Yeah, so whether or not Ota made a full swing doesn't matter. As you see, the gesture from Chris Marco there is on the foul tip.
Yep. Barry Baycats have increased their lead in the top of the 6th inning to 5-1 over the Maple Leafs. So that is looking more and more like it's going to a 5th and deciding game tomorrow night at Athletic Culture Stadium. Game time will be 7:35 p.m. Ben Davey and Julius Hearn will have that call for you on Baycats TV.
Our PA guy Josh asked me between innings, are you Team Barry or Team Toronto in that one? And I told him, I'm Team Chaos.
Team Chaos works for me.
Whatever's the most entertaining outcome is the one I want.
Slow roller, but hit foul. And the count is 1-1 now with 1 away. Six strikeouts for Boone in the contest, if you're just tuning in. He got lots of offense early. Been able to just relax and throw the pitch the game he wanted to pitch. Big cut on that one. Count 1-2 now.
Well, you know, with how many times in the first half that Owen Boone went out there and completely dominated and didn't get lots of run support, the Cardinals at least owed him this one.
No question they did. They did, definitely. Boone from the stretch. His 1-2 offering. Popped high in the air here. Hernandez giving this one chase. This might be actually coming right into us. Nope. Just missed us again.
Oh, Neil.
Come on.
I thought this was the one.
I thought so. But, oh, yeah, speaking of that, some young man or young girl missed left their baseball glove up here. I'm not sure who it is, but it's a left-hander.
Oh.
Where did Jono get that baseball from? Where did Jono get the baseball from? I think he's muting my microphone here. I got muted by the director.
I can hear you.
All right.
Stepping up to the plate, the third
Kurt.
baseman, number 34.
You're good. We're good. We're good now. We're good now. John was leaning against the box and knocked me off there. But I think we're okay.
Neil, we are getting chirped by certain individuals in the Cardinals front office for not making a play on that ball.
We didn't have a choice. It wasn't right at us.
Gotta lay out.
Gotta lay out. Yeah, lay out and probably fall out and then, be laid up for 6 weeks again.
Yeah,
No, we're not happening.
If I did a Carlos Dominguez dive from this press box, all hell would break loose.
Yeah,
no, we
exactly.
can't do that
No,
up
no.
here. We're going to let it come to us.
I'm not filling out paperwork for the next 6 months, please, no. So what exactly happened? Well, he jumped out of the box to get the baseball. Strangest thing.
I saw the bounce. I was like, oh, man, I'm ready.
One of these days, one's coming up here.
It was like Tanner on that hit, but my life kind of flashed before my eyes.
Yeah. I'm like going, we've got a chance. No, and then it bounced. And up and over. Two offering. This is upstairs on Plaz. 3-0's the count now. From Boone. Boone at 84 pitches now, so I don't think he's going to go too much longer.
No, not with this score, you would think.
Busted bat at the second baseman. Reyes Cruz will be up there to throw his buddy from Montreal out at first, and the inning is over. Barnstormers lead a base runner Blord here in the top of the 6th inning, but have no runs across so far, as the Cardinals will bat here in the home half of the 6th inning, up by a lot. Emily's trying to get the fans to stay in it, stay with it, and despite the blowout here. We'll take a quick look at the out-of-town scoreboard once again. At top of the 6th inning, it's still 5-1 is the score. And we'll take a quick pause in the action to say hi to our friends from Rawlings, Canada.
My first professional glove, that's the one I remember the most. When I was coming up, even though it wasn't that long ago, having your name on a glove was a big deal.
Welcome back to Burning Arbour Stadium. Neil Srsan, Matt Creeley on the call here on Cable 14 in a one-sided affair. Cardinals got a lot of runs in the first couple innings here. 3 in the first, 8 in the second inning, and then 2 in the third. That's been all the scoring. 13-zip is the score against the Barnstormers, and this young team is just taking their lumps, unfortunately, in this game. But they definitely gave it their all for the series, and then the regular season as well. Finishing in 4th place in a very contested and very tight IBL standings this year, as far as things went. As Yoki Pena will lead things off here in the home half of the 6th inning. Eric Petit's back out for his second inning of work. Barry has chased the starter Will Gentes Alvarado out of that contest in Toronto. Marek Deska in to pitch for the Maple Leafs. So the Maple Leafs, who went with their, I guess, option A here against Frank Garces, will have to regroup for tomorrow night. So our first offering misses outside to Pena for ball 1.
Two good lefties going at it, and it was a pitcher's duel again in game 1 in that series.
And it was. Now misses outside for a ball. 2-0 the count now.
Well, Neil, you were wondering what Boone's leash was going to be, and to our left here, we got Carwin Salcedo warming up in the Cardinal bullpen.
The young man will get an opportunity next inning, likely. And that's probably not a bad thing either. You know, he's going to be at about the 85 pitch mark.
Well, not at all.
On 4 days rest, so, you know, you can shut him down. And likely will be, I wouldn't say, he might start game 1. We'll have to see. And it also depends on who the opponent is.
And lots still to be decided.
That one's in there for a call strike. Pena thought he had the walk. 3-1 the count now. Pettit-Peace at 19 pitches after an inning and the first batter. And the leadoff walk to Yoki Pena now, who's on board for on base for the second time tonight. And back to the top of the order for Carlos Dominguez. Who had a Carlos Dominguez kind of style of breakout night tonight. A trio of singles. A run scored. An RBI. Takes ball one inside.
And Dominguez was the one who hit that monstrous bomb off Pettit-Peace in game 1. And again, Eric doesn't give up many.
No.
He's a swing and miss guy, and you just have to hope to really connect when you do get bat to ball. And Dominguez and Yammer Hernandez are the two who can claim to have done so this year for the Cardinals.
Yep. And they want to hit in the left field down there. It's not an easy place to hit baseballs to left field. Last year, I think there's only 2 baseballs that went out to left last year. I think Brownlee was one of them, and I can't remember who the other person was.
Well, that's the thing. Carlos Dominguez sees where you can't hit baseballs and says,
Yeah, there you go. I'm going to stomp on that. Hit it off the air monitoring station in Hastings, which is 400-something feet away in the left center field.
How many views is that Hastings home run at now? Have you checked?
I looked last time. It was at 486,000 on Instagram.
Let's go.
YouTube's got 2,000 something. TikTok hit, I don't know, another 75,000. So yeah, it was just kind of crazy. Yeah. Wow, there we go. Quite the international audience watching around the world here on Cable 14.
What's the numbers?
Didn't see the actual numbers, but good numbers. Well, we got Canada, we got some Panama, we got some other places in there.
Panama, perhaps the Saldanas are in on it.
It's the Saldanas, yes. Maybe in the Mullins family. As Dominguez goes down looking here, Pettit-Peace gets another punch out. One away for Tyler Duncan now.
Fielder number 5, Tyler Duncan.
As we're checking on our friend Josh Brain after that one. Not sure what happened there, but a little stutter step or a frog or something got in his throat there. Little dry mouth.
Well, hey, if it's going to happen ever,
yeah,
now would probably be the time.
Yeah, at least it wasn't in the middle of a Fernando Rodney call. Oh, 1 the count on Duncan with 1 away here in the 6th. Cardinals with 15 hits in the contest. Oh, 1-2 the count now. Duncan swings and misses that offering. Pettit-Peace gets another punch out as he retired for the second out of the inning. Eric Pettit-Peace definitely showing that he's going to be a force in this league for years to come.
Yeah, if this year is any indication. And again, when you're around the plate as much as he is, not that that pitch was in the zone, but when you're around the plate as much as he is, and you get those kind of results, it's tough to ask for more.
3 punch outs in 2 innings so far. Well, an inning and 2/3. Nickel now the batter, 1 for 4 in the contest. 5 for 13 overall. Or actually, I guess it's 6 for 19 now. So he hits this one. That's going to be that's going to fall in for a base hit, and he's got himself another hit. Brandon Nickel having a good night at the plate as well. Nico Quejados will be the batter now with 2 away and 2 on. A dying quail to right.
Yeah, and Nickel is one of those guys who during batting practice, he always looks right center field gap. He's always trying to go oppo as though he's hitting a double, splitting center and right, and that one was in on his fist, so he didn't get great wood on it, but it falls.
It does. That one misses inside for ball one. On Kakatos.
Everybody clap your hands.
2-0 the count now. Pettipies toes the rubber once again. Big cut on that one. And the count is 2-1 now. 2 away. Arbour Hernandez waits on deck. And he's going to come to the bat here with another. Potentially the bases are going to be second and first now. Or sorry, second and third and first now as another run comes in. It's 14-0 for the Cardinals here. As Nico Kakatos comes through the RBI single. And Arbour Hernandez music will be queued up again. He struck out his last time up to go with a pair of singles and the double he had in the first inning.
Stepping up to the plate, the catcher number 6.
Yeah, and Nico's another guy who likes going the other way a lot, and we saw he was kind of late hitting him foul to the right of the first baseline, but that one he manages to keep in play, and he times it up perfectly.
Somebody else getting loose down in the Chatham-Kent Barnstormers bullpen.
Turn around. We need to see the jersey number.
I was always wondering why that bullpen faces that direction, and this one faces this direction. Never understood that.
You and me both. As Lauren is doing her best to get on the case right now.
Yep.
Much appreciated.
Lauren does tireless work up here, and she keeps us in line.
Okay.
We got a zoom shot on it.
Christian Hawk.
Christian Hawk getting loose now.
Thank you very much. Fantastic.
Former Kitchener Panther, former Laurier Golden Hawk. Two and one now to count on Hernandez. Leads the team in RBIs in the postseason now. Watches that one into the glove for a 2-2 count now.
Him and Brown have been going back and forth tonight to try and keep that team lead in RBIs this postseason.
Yep. I think they just want the pitcher with the giant chicken wing at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Who are they kidding? Of course, we had the gentleman from Wings Up soaring out the opening pitch tonight too, as well. So maybe there's chicken wings in our future. You never know.
I'm down for any future that has chicken wings in it.
Yeah. Now we got Nate singing the chicken wing song behind us. We have this brief interlude. This Pettipies trying to collect his thoughts out here.
Pitcher called time.
Pitcher called time. Misses outside, runs the count to full here on Hernandez.
Not sure Nick will be going on the pitch.
I don't think he should be going on this pitch.
If he doesn't want to get thrown at next day.
No. Or you don't want to get somebody winding up with one of their buttocks or something here because you're running. But at the same time, you kind of have to keep doing the motions because you got to keep the habits going.
1 sec, Neil. Headset transfer.
Uh-oh. Mr. Friedman.
This one's fun.
Oh, it wants fun now. Oh, okay. What kind of fun?
I just came on to say hi.
Oh, okay. Well, hello.
And based on based on the 2-touchdown lead here in the fourth quarter, what's your soothsaying look then for how the playoffs may go? Where do they end up?
Well,
what happens next?
What happens next as far as, well, we have to wait to see the outcome of the Barrie-Toronto games tonight, and then obviously if the score holds up, we got to watch Game 5 tomorrow night to find out who the Cardinals are going to play, who the Jockfish are going to play. Because depending on who wins that game, it's a different opponent. If Toronto pulls off the upset, Toronto gets Welland, we get Guelph here at home, most likely either Friday night and then Saturday in Guelph. But if that's not official yet, if it's Barrie, we could be going to Barrie Friday night or Barrie Saturday afternoon and then Sunday here. As far as this stuff goes, at least if I'm sticking to what most guys' typical home nights are.
Right. Well, this is a night and day game from the previous game.
Oh, no question it is. No question it is. This is not what we expected at all.
Sat in the stands with Eric watching that game.
Yep.
It was tough.
Yep.
Great game. It was tough.
Well, it's just sometimes it boils down to who wants it more, and I think the Barnstormers wanted to exercise some demons and prove that they belong in the playoffs here after getting swept last year, and now this year they had an opportunity, and things didn't go their way the first two games. They had an opportunity in Game 2 to win that ball game, but it slipped away, and Game 3 they decided, hey, not again. And then tonight, just. The Cardinals went out in the first couple innings, just put bat on baseball.
How big is the error?
Yeah.
By the Barnstormers, that first error, second base.
Yeah.
How big is that?
Huge. It was a 3-0 swing, right there. Yeah. And it's very hard as far as that stuff goes. It happens, and it's like, okay, now what do you do? How do you recover from it? And then unfortunately, then the Cardinals went out there and put up an 8 spot in the next inning.
Right.
Just on like a lot of singles. This one's fouled away. 1-2 the count now with 2 away. 14-0 is the score here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Third quarter?
Yep, third quarter, pretty much. And Emily's got us thinking about winter because she's got a hat on.
Big weekend, college football starting. I'm just shouting out for our director, Travis. He's a big Michigan fan.
Yeah, I hear Reader's not here, so we can't make fun of Ohio State.
I'm a Longhorns fan, so I'm excited.
Yep. Of course, the OUA got started last weekend. Griffins falling to Laurier.
Yeah.
Tight game, and somehow the Griffins wound up in the top 10 still, but okay. Sometimes I don't understand their rankings more than I don't understand the IBL rankings, and I do those rankings, so I just don't understand them sometimes. Like, how's that happen?
Oof. Oof.
That one misses inside, and that's going to run the count to full at 3-2 with 2 away here.
So I'll put you on the spot for the sake of stats here, just to help us out. How many hits for the Barnstormers? How many errors? And how many hits for the?
5 and 3 for the hits and errors for the Barnstormers, and 14 runs, 17 hits, no errors for the Cardinals tonight.
17 hits.
17 hits. A lot of singles. And that's going to be a bases loaded walk here for Russell Young. That's the 15th run across. So we got 2 touchdowns and an extra point.
Wow, NFL or CFL?
Depends what you play, but we got to get rid of this rouge thing. I just don't understand this. Why would you give somebody a point for kicking it through the end zone?
I want to give a shout out to Dylan, who's on our drone.
Yep, Dylan's got quite the fancy toy here.
Just fabulous.
Yes, just great shots.
See some more stuff on him to the playoffs. It's amazing stuff.
Yeah. Well, we got some props from the London Majors fans after they saw when they brought their drone shot out, and then they saw ours and went, "Wow, yours is much better than theirs." So Matt Hiscock was having some fun with us on the other day.
About the Barnstormers, their stadium's great. It was a lot of fun there.
We had a blast when we went down.
Really great fans, great stadium, great fans. It's got that Chicago. What's the one, the stone back with it? That's
the brick background. Yeah,
the brick is wonderful.
Yep.
Great park, great, right in the middle of the city.
Yep.
It was wonderful.
And you probably saw the drawings on the wall behind as you come up to the stadium. Those are all hand drawn. Pencil drawings by a 19-year-old. She's got a crazy talent. It's all hand drawn. It's just like, I was floored. Like if you wouldn't, only way you know it's pencil is if you go right up close to it and look at it.
Right.
And of course, you got Jeff, you got you got Matt, you got Mike, Chris, and Ed on the calls down there and everything else. They're doing
They do a fantastic job.
They do. They do.
Great job.
They do.
So I jumped on to call out Cable 14 also.
Yeah.
All the crews. All the truck.
Yep.
Travis, Matt, Kane. Going through the shopping list now on this one.
Yeah. I know.
Alistair.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Pete.
I was about to say Pete. Alex. Peter, Alex. Amy, Jeff. Lauren, who's next to me here.
Yep. You're gonna have to give us next year. Give us a little, almost like a lineup card, so we have them up here, so we know where everybody is.
He keeps moving around.
I know.
And Joey, of course, yeah. Joey. And the whole crew behind us here.
Yeah. Well, exactly. These guys,
and Aziz.
We're spoiled, and Aziz back in the control room. I've never met him.
No, Aziz is here.
He's here tonight.
He's right there. Where is he? He was wireless camera.
All right.
He's out there. It's here. Yep. It's
All
down
right.
here.
Well, top of the seventh, we'll go here. And of course, we gotta pay some bills. We gotta thank our sponsors, Little Caesars, of course, for providing the meals for the crew every game night here on Cable 14. So thank you once again.
Yummy.
That's a yummy pizza. Make sure you catch them at 280 Queenston Road in Hamilton. Of course, they also the 273 Rymel Road East as well. Locations hot and ready whenever you need some.
No, Brendan. Oh, you can call Brendan. Brendan's also here. He's leaving. He's waving.
He's leaving. He's going home.
He's had enough.
He's had enough. He's going home.
I'm not a big pizza fan,
Yep.
but I'm telling you, Little Caesars.
Yep.
Every time.
Every time. Yep.
Every time.
You got to get the crazy bread. We go through it if we go Caesars, the kids have to get at least two loaves of the crazy bread, and I think I'm lucky if I get one.
Oh, you know what to do? You lost your partner in crime here. Oh, new picture, by the way.
Yep. New picture. Yep.
Okay, I'm going to do one thing. I want to clear around these new Cable 14 sweatshirts.
Yep.
Right now, they're exclusive to the staff.
Yep.
We may roll them out because our director has launched a website.
Yes.
It's going live soon.
Okay.
Can you turn it up a bit?
We got to show off the merch. And Josh is like, "Where's mine?" Soon, Josh. Soon you can buy it at the Cable 14 store. Very soon.
So yeah.
Request for next year.
What?
Golf shirts, please.
Not
Cable
happening. Not happening.
But why?
I don't know.
You don't like golf shirts? We put the Cable 14 logo on the arm. You put the Friday Night Baseball logo on there. We got the highlights from Owen Boone's outing tonight going here.
Good call. When your partner comes, when a partner comes back and bail out, give him the headset.
Yeah.
Turn it back to him.
Yeah, no worries. You had to go to the bathroom. It happens.
Here we go.
These guys who overhydrate.
Good job.
Well, thank you, sir.
We'll see you, fingers crossed. If this football team holds it in the fourth quarter, then yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Let's not put the cart before the horse here.
No, seriously.
Seriously.
We don't want that. The crew doesn't want that.
No, please no. I got to work tomorrow.
See if Hamilton doesn't want that.
No. We do not. We could not take it. Off to the top of the seventh inning we go. Torin Vasilinic will start things against Carwin Sarcedo, who takes over for Owen Boone here. As John has left the building.
With a flourish.
Yes, he has. Matt has returned. Gatorade in hand now.
I used my time away wisely. I get the reinforcements.
There you go. Another strikeout for Hunger. That one misses upstairs for ball. 1-1 the count. Been all Cardinals so far. Barnstormers just trying to salvage a couple runs here. So it's popped in the air. Tommy Reyes Cruz will yield for Carlos Dominguez. He always scares me when he makes that catch like that. Because it's just like, did he drop it or not? But it's just how he catches it.
It's just so it's just such a almost motionless kind of.
Yeah, and he's got the big smile on his face like he knows he did it.
He knows what he's doing.
Exactly, he knows.
You can't put anything past us, Mr. Dominguez.
Yes, and this is why Ed, Chris, and Mike have chili recipes. As it's a fallback in games when this happens. But I'm just putting you guys on notice, Ed, Chris, and Mike. I expect a couple of chili recipes in my email because I'd love to make a cookbook from all the broadcasters and everything else and players in this league and just put something together. Maybe we do a charity drive or something and find something and just, pass it on to some fans.
There you go.
From our kitchens to your home, to your homes. Just an idea. I just don't know which one I would bring out for mine. Maybe lasagna.
You got to bring your A game going against all that chili.
Oh, I know. Well, maybe we'll bring out the apple stuffing then. Apple sausage stuffing or something, which I make at Thanksgiving that disappears quickly.
You believe is like not that far away.
Oh,
Thanksgiving food again. Goodness.
Well, I was looking at the grocery flyers and somebody already had turkeys on sale. I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. Like, one thing is Starbucks going to pumpkin spice season today is one thing. But, we're just not ready for that. Big cut in the miss. Srsan gets the punch out. Quickly 2 away here in the 7th inning. But that didn't stop me from having 2 PSLs today. Which I didn't have to pay for because that's one of the perks of working at the university. It's a good perk. And, every time you're walking past Starbucks, just people know. Okay, get that guy whatever he wants. Or our cash registers just don't work.
It's a good system.
Uh-huh. No misses for a ball. 1-0 the count.
We had Owen Constantinu set to, Neil, pinch hit here. Next up.
Owen Constantino, yes. Barnstormers entering their bench here a little bit. 2-0 the count now. On Sillett. Have to catch up on the scorebook between half innings. Got a little distracted. Misses outside for a ball. 3-0 the count now.
Salcedo is a former Blue Jay farmhand. It was brief, but nonetheless, one of the younger guys on this team. I believe he just turned 21 this season.
Just turned 21, yes. Another guy with a huge upside.
Yeah, and we've seen him flash it. He had that long relief out in Canada Day weekend here against Welland, and then that spectacular start against the Brantford Red Sox.
Yeah. As Owen Constantino will steps up to the plate now with 2 away and 1 on here for the Barnstormers on top of the 7th inning. Thank you so much for tuning in on Cable 14 if you're watching the Barnstormers Barncast as well. Hope you guys are all having fun. Keep your heads up, guys, down in Chatham-Kent.
Oh, absolutely.
Better days are ahead. I promise you. I said the same thing last year, and hey, I wasn't wrong. You guys finished in 4th. So you're going to keep building from it. Make sure you keep rallying the sponsors and support those sponsors down there, and same as the Cardinals fans. Support the sponsors locally here. They keep helping your teams get it better.
Everybody clap your hands.
And I know they're gonna sell season tickets out like crazy again, like they did last year in Chatham-Kent. And then Ed Meyer's Pavilion needs to be a little bigger. The seats down the right field line are a great touch, but now you got to start thinking, okay, how can we improve this thing? How can we make it bigger?
Good problem to have. Salcedo has lost his own a little bit here, 7 straight balls. And this is, of course, what we've seen him do sometimes. Of course, his next start against the Brantford Red Sox after that really good one on July the 13th. He walked 5 batters.
Could not find the strike zone on the Brantford mound. That one misses for a walk, and that's going to have 2 on here with back-to-back walks now.
Stepping up to the plate, center fielder number 25.
There is activity down in the Cardinals bullpen, so Srsan is probably just going to have this inning and then probably yield to somebody else.
It's Chris Boato down there.
Yep, and they're going to have a mound visit here from Angel Castro. I really should bring that card I have of his.
Castro's?
Yeah.
From his time in the show?
Yeah.
Nice.
I try to collect a couple from each of the guys that have been playing in this league. I got my Claudio Custodio one signed a couple days ago, so that was kind of
nice.
Cool. Jenny was like, he played for the Yankees? I'm like, yeah, he was a shortstop. It's like, well, she's not surprised about the shortstop part. Because that guy just begs to go out in the field any way he can. That is a mound visit charge to the Cardinals. Their first of the night. The league as a whole next year has to do a better job of keeping guys in the box. I know the rule's in there, but they just don't seem to enforce it. Because again, he's actually left the box technically.
Yeah.
It's little timing things that just they add up over time.
Yeah, don't believe us? Ask Major League Baseball. Disengagements, pitch clock rule.
Like, I don't think we have the facilities in this league to do pitch clocks.
Well, that's the thing. So you got to kind of enforce those disengagement rules and things like batters stepping out of the box in kind of a different way. Work with the constraints you have.
Yeah. And it's gonna probably catch a bunch of guys off guard for the first bit when these things start happening. But it's like, hey, they'll wise up. That one's a called strike, and he gets a Bronx cheer for the first strike. He's thrown quite some pitches here.
That was 10 in a row from Salcedo.
Two-one offering. Misses low in the dirt. 3-1 the count now. Runner's not going. Not in this situation. Top of the 8th inning in the Eder game. Barry's still leading that one 5-1. So signs are definitely pointing to a game 5 in that series. Barry's got 5 runs on 7 hits, 1 error. Toronto 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. So Frank Garces has definitely been doing Frank Garces' sort of things. He's got 11 strikeouts, allowed 2 walks, just 3 hits. So yeah, that's typical Frank.
Par for the course.
And that's going to be it for Carwin Sarcedo. Is our friend Mr. Chris Boato is going to come onto the mound.
Salcedo got 2 quick outs. He got the pop out and the strikeout in 7 pitches, and then he completely lost the strike zone, throwing 12 balls in his next 13 pitches to load the bases. But again, we're seeing signs of what makes this young man so exciting for the Cardinals. And
exactly, if he sticks around this area in the offseason and gets a steady workout,
yeah,
I think he's just going to get better.
So young too, so projectable. We got Chris Boato coming on to replace him. Talk about walk-up song game, for my money, one of the best.
Yep.
Boato, a big Steelers fan, so no surprise he uses their fight song as his entrance.
Yep.
He was away at 2 different weddings on Saturday. Imagine that. Wow. 2 weddings in a day.
Jeez.
Do you get a different suit for both?
I think we're maybe different shirt at least, because I don't know. You don't want to have the same pictures up. First, if everybody knows everybody in the same party, so it's like, who knows?
And Chris is a guy who was a very high leverage arm for the Welland Jackfish as they were coming up to be the beast that we know them to be. And if what's happened to Casey Howard this postseason is any indication, then he is a guy who can rise to the occasion.
And he can.
These veterans who have been here before, they can just kick it up a notch when the games matter more. And it's a 15-0 game. Boato's probably just getting in there for the sake of getting some work and make sure his arm is loose for when he's needed more in round 2. But nevertheless, good to see him on this mound. And he was telling me about his splits between parks, and I went back and checked, and if he didn't pitch in those small parks that they got in Kitchener, Toronto, and Chatham, then he would have had a much lower ERA than the 6.35 indicates.
Yeah.
He can still pitch at this level, make no mistake.
No question.
And he'll be tasked with getting 1 out here with the bases loaded and potentially more as the Barnstormers look to get on the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Fukuda up with the bases loaded.
The always dangerous one. course, it's the new modern era for caught stealing by a catcher.
Yes. You wonder why the Cardinals haven't been running as much this postseason? There you go.
The guy at the plate. Pretty much cut down the running game the first 2 games, and that was it. It was off the board. And not against slow guys either.
No.
1-1 the count now as Boato goes into work here. No runs, 5 hits, 3 errors for the Barnstormers, 15, 17, and 0 for the Cardinals. As Pakuda hits this one on the gap. Duncan's going to give it chase. He's going to make the sliding catch, and that's going to end the inning. Barnstormers strand the bases loaded here. As Tyler Duncan robs him here into the 7th inning stretch here at Burning Arbour Stadium. Yes, that game in Toronto is now in the 8th inning, and that's going to be an interesting game 5.
No doubt about it.
I believe Juan Benitez or, I'm pretty sure it'll be Juan Benitez tomorrow unless something changed.
You would think.
But it's all hands on deck for both teams. And, you know, in a situation like that where it's just going to be like, okay, well, you go as far as you can go. You tell the coach you can give you 2, he can give you 2. But, you know, you're playing for the opportunity to play tomorrow after that.
Yeah.
Or in this case, Saturday. Really, Saturday or Sunday, depending on what's going to happen.
And I believe it'll be Franklin Hernandez due up for Toronto to start that one. And, you know, both those guys, game 2 in that series was, I believe, Friday.
Yep.
So then that'll be same amount of rest, 4 days rest for both starters. So perhaps if the offense comes out swinging early, then the bullpens will be crucial in deciding that series.
Exactly. And you know, it's a different ballpark in athletic culture. You know, some nights it's pretty quiet, other nights it's pretty loud.
Yeah.
And it just depends on which version of the Baycats fans show up tomorrow night. Like it's a benefit. It's a weeknight game, so it won't be the cottage country crew that's usually up there on the weekend. So it might be vocal, it might not be. So you have to see.
I don't know. If I'm in Barrie, game 5, you don't see that every day to defend your title at home, move on to the semifinals, and that would be. If you don't get up for that, you know, it's playoff baseball. It's not here every day.
It is not exactly.
Stepping up to the plate, the third baseman, number 6, Jaden.
As Jaden Brown will lead things off in the home half of the 7th inning here on the Waspa. Matt Creeley on the call here on Cable 14. And around the horn, of course, in Barnstormers land. If you're watching the Barncast, thank you so much for sticking out. I'm going to have to go home and watch parts of that sometime tomorrow to see what these guys talked about and how they felt the time. You know, rather one-sided affair that got ugly early. Want to know the count now. That one's in there for a called strike. Evens the count at 1-1 from Christian Hawk.
Hawk into the game right now. He pitched in game 1 of this series. 1 inning, 2 hits, 2 earned runs. He gave up a homer.
Yep.
In game 1.
Not so long ago, Hawk versus Boone at Jack Couch a couple years ago during the playoff games. As Brown hits this one on the rope, it's going to go off the Little Caesar sign, and Brown's going to get himself an extra base hit here. A slow trot in the second base. He thought about going to third there. As the ball wasn't picked up cleanly. But he'll start off the inning with a leadoff double. The 18th hit of the night for the Cardinals.
Another double for Jaden.
Number 1, Drew Lawrence.
As Drew Lawrence will come in to see some action.
He's going to pinch hit for Yoki Pena here.
Yoki's night is done. And a great night for Yoki. Now misses outside for a ball. 1-0 the count.
The Cardinals got Drew qualified for the playoffs in a hurry after signing him at the deadline, but his timing just wasn't quite there. Of course, he hasn't been in game shape for as long starting his season this late.
Yep.
So hopefully this is an at-bat that gets him one step closer to being the Drew Lawrence that we know he can be in this league.
Oh, exactly. And I think next year he'll be here on a full-time basis and ready to go come opening day. We hope. Not sure if he's still playing football or not, so.
Gotta ask him about that. It came up briefly today in batting practice, but I'm not sure. I didn't hear anything as to whether he was still doing it.
Yeah. I know he was pretty banged up during the playoffs a couple years ago because of the football. 2-2 the count now.
Well, he can't all be Deion Sanders.
No. They can sure try, though. Strike 3 called. Lawrence goes down looking. One away here. Carlos Dominguez will pull him aside here and just say, no, man. No. You go sit, relax.
Walked him all the way back.
Walked him back on there. Gave him the force push into the dugout. Yeah. It's over. Let it go.
Drew's a fiery guy. He wears his heart on his sleeve, but this is not the time or place, obviously.
Not a 15-0 ball game. You don't want to get an ejection here and, in a possible one game because of whatever you said to the umpire. Now misses up outside for ball 1 on Dominguez. Somebody else getting loose. I believe that is Connor Corey this time, but I'm not sure.
Oh, he fooled us. He turned us around. He's a lefty. It's main prize.
That's main prize. Okay.
Another guy who hasn't pitched in the playoffs yet.
Yep. Well, a 15-0 score. Hey, why not? Get an inning. Be a part of it. 2 away now for Tyler Duncan. Duncan hits this one up the middle. A great stop by Mackey. Long throw, not in time. Infield single for Duncan. The birthday boy reaches base yet again.
It is indeed magic for Tyler Duncan on birthday number 27. That's a nice play by Mackey. Momentum carrying the other way. That jump throw is not easy to pull off, as cool as it looks.
Yep.
But
Duncan's just a little bit faster.
Yeah. Beats it out, but of course ball never left the infield, so Brown stays at third.
First pitch in there for a called strike on Nickel. That one's fouled away. So the Wallen Jackfish has been sitting around since Saturday. Well, for us, will be sitting around since Sunday. So I don't know if this stage of the game, if that would have a big effect or not. As called strike 3, and that ends the inning here as Christian Houck will strand runners on the corners here. As we take a quick pause in the action here on Cable 14.
Get ready, Hamilton. Steel City Sportscast is coming this September. Your new go-to show for Tiger Cats, Forge FC, NFL, NBA, NHL, and all your fantasy sports action. We've got the plays, the stats, the hot takes, everything you need to stay on top of the game. Don't miss out. Steel City Sportscast, where the game never stops.
I'm your provider. It's
It's a summer of drama.
Pay strict attention to what I say. Get in line. I'll be right out.
It's a summer of romance. It's a summer of comedy.
You hungry? I got a sandwich I didn't finish.
It's a summer of action.
Right.
It's a summer of stars.
Bad guys, here I come.
Top of the 8th inning, we go here on Cable 14. Neil Srsan, Matt Queerley. It is a one-sided affair as Drew Main Prize will take over on the hill for your Cardinals. As you get the live action shot as the drone's coming in at high speed here to hopefully not bop us in the head. Does got brakes, right? Like it's going to slow down eventually. That was coming in pretty fast there. Actually, sorry, it's Chris Brolato back out here to continue. Main Prize still down in the bullpen. My apologies, Chris. Thought we were going to get that lineup changed, but no, that's all right.
Maybe just an inning early.
Yeah. Yushin Oda will be the batter to start off the 8th inning here for the Barnstormers. Cardinals scoring 3 in the first inning, 8 in the second, and then 2 in the third. To put this one on a reach early. And tacking on 2 in the 6th. 15-0 is your score. And what none of us up here expected it to happen tonight. We're figuring on a close game given the starters.
It had all the ingredients to, like, the starting pitchers, cold night, wind blowing in. And we've seen the low-scoring affairs between these two teams at Bernie so many times. Game two notwithstanding, of course.
Exactly.
But
the one on Friday Night Baseball was 2-0, and the one on a Sunday Night Baseball was 2-1. The unfortunate difference was the ball that stayed in over the Cable 14 sign. If it bounces over the fence, it's a tie ball game.
Yep.
The one time a ground rule double would have helped us. Then you saw a 4-3 game down there in Enrique Saldana's debut.
Yep.
Robert Mackey hit the home run. A one-sided affair, the game we went down to, which I'm sure they haven't forgotten about. I'm pretty sure the wanted posters are just sitting somewhere at the printer.
Well, you know what, Neil, as we sit, if the Cardinals can get the next 6 outs here, then we can definitively say that this one was not your fault. You did not go back and ruffle any additional feathers.
No. I
down in Chatham-Kent.
No, we were having fun down there. It was all fun.
Yeah.
We had a great time. We're definitely going to go back down there next year. Definitely going to take in a Tigers game next year, too, so maybe we'll do it on the backswing or something.
Beautiful park they got.
Yeah, it is. Jenny's never been to Comerica. I've been many times, so.
Going when the Jays are in town is always fun. You get the Let's Go Blue Jay chance.
Yep.
On the road.
This one's popped in the air. Duncan's got a beat on it. He'll make the catch. And there's one away here in the 8th.
Stepping up to the plate, the designated hitter number 3, Sadler Goodwin.
Sadler Goodwin now the batter, with one away here in the 8th. Peeled down to first, and he did not go around. 1-0 the count, with one away. Votto's 11th pitch of the outing. Misses upstairs for a ball. 2-0 the count. This one is crushed into left center field, but caught on the run by Drew Lawrence. And there's 2 away here in the 8th inning.
That sounded good off the bat of Sadler there. He's playing a little banged up, but he got some good wood on that one. Just, again, wind blowing in from that direction, deeper park, and Bernie held it.
They did. So we're in the top of the 9th inning in Toronto now. Barry Baycats clinging to a 5-3 lead now.
Uh-oh.
That's in the top of the 9th inning. Merrick Deskin still in relief there. Frank Garces is still on the pitcher record in that contest.
Does
13
Toronto
strikeouts.
have some fireworks in them?
That would be a heck of a way to end that ball game, wouldn't it?
Luis Bernardo here with Chris Boato's night coming to an end. Clearly has a plan for how he wants this to shake out. He needs his guys to get active regardless of the score.
Well, exactly.
As soon as Drew Mainprize trotted off the mound to come in there, Connor Corey immediately started warming. So maybe he will get
the 9th inning?
The 9th or part of it.
Yep. I think Mr. 56 is safe to take the night off tonight.
He needs one.
Yep.
Because, I mean, obviously, these aren't all on consecutive days given the scheduling nature of this league. But if you go back, Fernando Rodney pitched 7 consecutive games for the Hamilton Cardinals.
You know, that's a lot at any age. But at his age, it's just like, okay, yeah.
Might be nice to get him the night off.
Yeah, you know. I'm sure it hasn't been really a night off because I'm sure he signed a million autographs down the line somewhere and shook hands and took photos and everything else. Doing what Fernando does. Probably gave out fishing tips, too, because I know he's an avid fisherman.
He's just an absolute character. One of my, you know, everybody, if you're around the Cardinals long enough, everybody has a Fernando Rodney story, and one of mine happened a couple weeks ago. Carlos Dominguez came to knock on the door to the office because the key to where the batting practice turtle sits out there was locked. The lock was locked, so I had to go unlock it, and then I was kind of crouched over unlocking the master key there, and then Fernando off in the disc, I just hear a giant big grumbling, "Hey!" And I look over and it's Fernando Rodney outside the clubhouse, and then he sees me look up because it's kind of startled me. I'm not doing anything I'm not supposed to, but startled me, and then Fernando just starts laughing.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you're busting my chops again, Fernando.
There we go. Victor Plaz will be the batter now. 2 away in the 8th inning. But you think of the impact of an Owen Boone bringing into this lineup, and of course the Fernando Rodney story last year breaking as well, and it's just like it's been a crazy year around this ball club.
Pretty good week for Cardinals PR.
Yep,
I must say.
Mm-hmm.
Late November. I mean, how else are you going to get the people talking, right?
Well, exactly. This one's going to get through the hole for Plaz. It's a 2-out single. And the Barnstormers have got a base runner here in the 8th inning. Baycats increase their lead to 6-3. They get another run across. As Torin Vasilinic will be the batter now.
Man, they are letting Josh hear it down.
They are. I'm not going to repeat what Josh just said. Nope.
In fairness to everybody, it's a longer name.
Yes.
He's probably used to it.
Yes, he is. I know constantly last year in all the broadcasts I would do when my partners would mess it up. Because again, we have to give Dom some blame on that too, because he said it one way, but he's a Frenchman, so you know he said it the wrong way.
Right.
So then Mark Perry went down and asked Torin, "How do you say your last name?" And he said it like this. Okay, fine. So we wrote it out phonetically, and we sent it to every one of the broadcast teams, just so poor Torin didn't have his last name wrong anymore.
Yeah, set the record straight.
Yeah. Grounder through the hole. It's going to get through, and it's back-to-back hits. Torin Vasilinic has a 2-out single.
Stepping up to the plate, second baseman number 7, Robert Mackey.
Robert Mackey now the batter.
So Plaza's hit was hard on the ground, but this one kind of just had eyes.
That one
Sneaks
did.
Through.
That's what the Cardinals were getting the first couple innings here.
Yeah.
Mainprize will go back to work with 2 away here. The 7th hit of the contest for the Barnstormers. To the Cardinals 19. Barnstormers had opportunities in the first inning, but just couldn't get a run across against Boone. Pair of singles.
Yeah, they were cooking there. They had 2 on.
Well, then Boone got settled in, and he had a lot of run support, so he could just go out there and pitch the game he wanted to pitch.
Yeah.
Two offering. is in there for a called strike. 2-1 to count now. Thomas is upstairs. And it's 3-1 now. On Mackey, who's 0 for 2. Big cut on that one for Main Price. Runs the count to full at 3-2. Three-two pitch is chopped at the second baseman. Knocked down, recovered. Not in time, says the first base umpire. It'll be a tough call on that one. Waiting for Nate's official word on that one.
He says hit.
He says a base hit. Yeah, was it just, it hit the dirt, took a weird bounce. We'll go with it. Barnstormer's 8th hit of the night. Base is loaded now for Trent Sillett.
So for the second straight inning, the Cardinals have gotten 2 quick outs and then immediately loaded the bases.
And then got out of it somehow.
Yep. Well, the first time they did, at least. We'll see what they do.
Yep.
This one.
That one misses outside on Sillett for 2-0 now. The crowd has definitely dwindled out, but, given the outcome here, I don't blame them. It is a weeknight. Not a school night yet, but, it's a weeknight, and a lot of people do have to work the next morning, myself included.
Doesn't help the weather either.
No.
Could be warmer.
Yeah, and, the colder weather plus the rain this afternoon probably just turned the casual fan off coming tonight, but they'll be here in droves for game 1. Or it might be game 2, depending on which.
Yep. Either way.
Either way. That one's in there for a called strike.
Nowhere to put him if you're Drew Main Price. Starting off 3-0 to the number 9 hitter with the bases loaded is probably not what he had in mind, but he does well to bend that one just over the corner for strike 1.
3-1 offering is popped in the air. And that's not going to be caught. 2 runs are going to come across. The Barnstormers will break the goose egg here. That one just landed between everybody out there.
Well,
have to see this one. Yeah, it was just kind of a.
It was more.
You got it. I got it. No, I don't got it. And then.
And it was Tommy's ball the whole way, but it was more to his right than he thought it was going to be.
Yeah, and he caught himself leaning a little too far over, and it just unable to get the glove on it cleanly. So 2 runs will come across. It's a 15-2 ball game.
So only one of them was scored in air, but back-to-back tough plays there for Tommy at second. The Cardinals are going to try not to dilly-dally here.
It's a big swing and a miss on that one by Constantino. Should be 0-2 on the count. Constantino comes in with a single up the middle. That's going to get through and score another run. Owen Constantino has got himself a batting average in the postseason, plus an RBI. 15-3 now your score. Main Prize deserved to be out of this one a couple batters ago, but unfortunately it's not.
That he did. And it's no fault of Drew's. And he serves up one on the inner half to Constantino, and he, again, as we've seen the Cardinals do so many times tonight, just took it right back where it came from.
That he did. Misses for a ball. 1-0 now the count on Spencer Morin, who is 1 for 3 in the contest. With the chopper. It's going to be fielded by Russell Young, who's going to get there in time to get the out at first and the inning.
What a play.
Barnstormers get 3 runs in the inning to make this a contest anyways. 15-3 as we'll take a quick pause here and thank our friends at TS Media for the great visuals this season. Doing great jobs with, of course, all the highlight reels and, of course, the different packages with all the guys you see between leading up to the promoting other games here.
This is your last chance to grab some food from the bird feeder and check out the merch first for Cardinals gear. Both will be closing at the end of this inning. Don't miss your final chance to load up.
As we welcome you back in here, top of the 9th inning we'll go here. Or sorry, bottom of the 8th inning we go. So we got a new pitcher on the mound.
It's Catalin Moran, if I got my jersey numbers right.
Catalin Moran, yes. I think you're right. And here goes an offensive highlight packages and the guys in the truck. Highlights were aplenty in the first couple of innings for the Cardinals.
And yeah, it singles pretty much the whole way through is how I can summarize this. Lots of them.
Just hitting the ball hard all the way through holes.
Well, if you're Jaden Brown, actually doubles.
Yeah.
Some doubles in there. He drove in many a run tonight.
That he did.
Looks like Josh Williams is going to pinch hit here. He's standing on deck right now.
Not a bad call.
Well, you know, you got to get your guys some reps. It is Nico Kakatos' spot in the order.
Yep.
It'll be him, Hernandez, and then Young due up.
Pinch hitting for your Cardinals, number 8, Josh Williams.
Yes, Josh Williams will come to the plate here in a 15-3 contest. We'll take another quick look at the Outertown scoreboard. That one is now into the bottom of the 9th inning with 2 away here. Carlos Sano on the hill for the Baycats, looking to force a 5th and deciding game against the Maple Leafs.
He'll be working overtime. I'd be hard pressed to find a scenario in which he doesn't pitch tomorrow.
Nope.
Unless, quite frankly, the score is like this one.
Yep. Maple Leafs down their last out in the bottom of the 9th inning now with 1 strike on it. So that is definitely shifting gears tomorrow to Game 5. Williams fouls that one off. Quickly the count is 0-2 here. Blue Jays, of course, losing to Minnesota, I believe, 7-5, unless that changed since the last time. Yep, 7-5 is the final.
Boo.
It's not been a good night for Toronto sports. Williams watches that one into the zone for a ball. 1-2 the count now. One-two offering is chopped foul by Williams. Off the Barnstormers dugout.
Moran wants a new baseball out there. He's got Williams on the ropes. Connor Corey appears to have the 9th for these Cardinals.
Yep.
Ooh.
That one looks like it was high. Williams can't believe it, but he'll take the strikeout. And there's 1 away here in the home half of the 8th inning. As Yammer Hernandez will come to the plate for what I think is like the 6th time tonight. Heard a lot of John Cena tonight.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't look like it was over the plate, but whatever Fukuda did, sold it.
Yep.
And, of course, top of the ninth. So, and in this situation, or bottom of the eighth, sorry, yeah. In this situation, you're not going to.
No, you're not
going to show anybody up.
Nope. Umpire wants to go home, too. Just wants to keep the game moving. Strike zones get a little wider and a little taller. That one's fouled away and out of play for strike one.
Did I hit the light tower?
I think so, because it's now back in play here, so somebody had to run down the baseline and get the baseball. And I'm sure he's going to do the right thing and flip it to that kid that's hitting against the line asking for the baseball. You're going to do that, right?
Oh, come on.
Oh, don't be mean. Give the kid the ball.
No.
No. You're going to just hold on to the baseball. You, sir, have no heart down there. No heart.
Lucky he's wearing the hoodie. We can't tell who it is.
Yeah. Oh, we got him on camera now, so now he's now going to be exposed. Yeah, it's one of the other pitchers. He's going to keep the baseball. Oh, man. Could have made some kid's night. You would have had a new fan.
Everybody clap your hands.
Why you got to be so heartless? As the count is 0-2 on Hernandez with one away. That one runs inside. Just about him on the armpit again.
Almost. He's trying to test that elbow guard. That time it stuck it out.
This one's fouled away. And the count will be 1-2 here. He's jiving along to the theme from Jaws. 1-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Hernandez goes down on strikes. And there's two away. Catlin Morin with a pair of punch-outs in the inning.
Stepping up to the plate, the first baseman, number 34, Russell Young.
Pitch in the wheelhouse on the outer half.
Yeah.
Goes chasing. And came up empty.
Well, if Russell Young hasn't at least turned the heads of this coaching staff tonight with the swings he's had, I don't know what else you can do, because he has performed admirably here. Filling in for the injured Tanner Rempel after his hit by pitch, hopefully nothing too serious. And
hopefully not.
You know, for someone, again, who did not see game action for as long as Young, to step in here and have the game he's had.
Yep.
Kudos.
Pops this one foul. For strike one. That is a final score in Toronto. Barrie Baycats defeat the Toronto Maple Leafs 6-3 to force Game 5 tomorrow night.
Well, the Hamilton Cardinals left to wait another 24 hours
to find out who we're playing. That one's going to get past the first baseman.
Another hard hit ball for Russell Young.
He stung the baseball tonight, making the most of an opportunity. And I'm sure when he came to the ballpark, he had no inclination he was going to get that opportunity tonight.
Sometimes this game works out in strange ways. What an effort for Russell Young tonight as TRC will dig in now. 2 away.
Yeah, TRC is the only one without a hit that was in the starting lineup.
Does Young have 3 now?
Yep.
Wow.
1-0 offering is swung on and missed.
Mike, the sign guy, is making himself heard down there.
That he is. He had the drum out earlier. Tommy Reyes-Cruz tags into this one, but it's going to stay in the yard. It'll be caught by the center fielder. And that'll be it for the Cardinals here in the 8th inning. We'll head to the 9th inning here on Cable 14. The Cardinals up by 12. It's 15-3. We got a new pitcher coming in for the Cardinals as you look at the live shot here on the drone. Thanks again to our friend Dylan, who supplied the drone for Cable 14 tonight, and the visuals are just amazing from it.
Maybe he's the MVP of this series.
Maybe. Well, my friend, we get to call another series.
Seems we do, Neil.
It seems we do. Like, not trying to put the cart before the horse. There's still.
We are 3 outs away.
We are 3 outs from calling another series.
Being a reality, and I think it really started with getting game 1 for the Cardinals. That was such an important thing because against the Barnstormers in the regular season series, they were behind the 8 ball early. They had a couple offensive games that they weren't proud of. But to go out there into Chatham and get game 1, despite Boone not having his best stuff on the mound, put them in the really good spot because that paved the way for game 2. And I think this team in games 2 and 3 showed, even though they lost 3, they showed levels of resilience that we haven't seen from them all year.
No, usually what we'd run into situations where you think, okay, we gave up the lead, so we're just going to pack it in tonight. We'll get them the next night. But you didn't see that in 2 and 3. You saw this team battle for 9 innings. You saw them, okay, we gave up some runs. We're going to get it back. And I think that's the difference. And, that's what we've been waiting for all season. I think we've been waiting for that turning point to hit. Yeah, it finally showed up in the playoffs.
100%.
And that's exactly where you want it to be. So maybe we peaked at the right time. We'll see.
Yeah, and you don't want to peak too early in this season.
Yep.
It's 42 games. Not like it's Major League Baseball, but it's still a long season, and you want to play your best ball at the right time. And these guys know. They knew they were going to be mentally prepared when the playoffs came. And, whether it's the 4th spot in the 7th inning in Game 2, we've seen Jaden Brown, Yammer Hernandez rise to the occasion. Yoki Pena has had clutch hits. And then how about the bullpen, especially Game 3? Casey Howard, Logan Workington came on to get that final out in the 9th. Tommy Reyes-Cruz going bonanza in the 8th inning.
As Fukuda hits the first pitch he sees here. Off Connor Corbett right at Carlos Dominguez, and there's 1 away. Yushin Oda will be the batter now with 1 out. And for the Barnstormers, you got to look back at their season and everything else. They had that long winning streak in the middle of that part just before July hit. A really rough game on Canada Day, but then after that, they seemed to settle back in and, they battled everything. And, you can never take a game against the Barnstormers lightly because, they find a way to storm back into it.
Well, if this series isn't any proof of that, because games 2 and 3 were just, oh man, a heart doctor's worst nightmare.
No, this team is going to do things very shortly.
Yep. And they started 1 and 5, don't forget.
Yep. As Yushin Oda puts this one down the line, but it's going to hook foul. He was hoping for a fair ball. Got a big smile on his face going, man, I just missed that one. Throw that one again. And he's got a stinger on his hand, too. So,
A lot of the newcomers doing it this year for the Barnstormers. Look at the series Ota had. I think he's been in the cleanup spot the whole time. He's definitely been the hitter that the Cardinals have feared the most, I would say.
I wouldn't want to face this guy. He's just got some explosive stuff in that bat.
Yeah. Sadler Goodwin on deck, coming into the league, hitting 11 home runs.
Yep. He's coming into his own. I think next year, as long as he's healthy and everything else is good, he's gonna build off this year. You saw spurts of it last year. This one's grounded at the shortstop, long throw. And it's gonna be off the base on the throw. And Oda's gonna go to second base here. Nobody covering third, so somebody will have to scramble across the diamond here back to get the 3 in time to keep Oda at second. He's going to deposit his equipment here, and he's gone a base runner at second base here with 1 away. Hard chopper at Brown. Looks like he just bounced to throw across.
A little wide.
Russell Young had to come off the bag to make the play.
Everybody clap your hands.
Connor Corey go back to work out here.
And I think no matter for the Cardinals, whether it's Barrie or Guelph in the next round, I think you have to look at this series and the positive momentum this team has gained this month, and they certainly look like they're built to make a run at this.
They are. I think they are. And, I think the confidence is going to grow, too, because they got out of the first round, and, things are starting to click for these guys.
Yeah, it's a big first step, and, they're obviously not the favorites or anything, but this is a deep team. They can come at you from all different ways. The lineup is long. The pitching staff is deep. The bullpen's got a lot of guys in it.
So it's popped down the line. Young's going to get charged, as is Dominguez. It'll be Dominguez that makes the catch. Runner will tag and go to third. They're going to say it was on the transfer, and the runner's going to come home now.
Oh.
Not sure if Dominguez is hurt on that one or just...
I hope not, because he... Uh-oh.
That's not good.
Not in the 9th inning. No. Maybe hyperextended something, or...
Maybe just got a cramp.
I really hope it's the latter.
Yeah. So he backs pedals, makes the catch in foul territory, and then...
Did he land funny, maybe?
I think so. It looked like he just, he's bumping a little bit off of it, so hopefully he's all right.
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to get it stretched out.
Maybe a Charlie horse? Yeah. Like he's not double over in pain or anything. He's just like, yeah.
No, he's wincing a little bit, but he's...
All right, now he's calling from somebody else.
Yeah, well, no sense in the 9th inning dragging this out.
Now they're trying to figure out, okay, who can go back out there now? Who's left?
Well, Lawrence already came in the game, so
Brendan Daly.
Brendan Daly seems like the next logical solution. Well, on second thought,
he's going to stay out there.
Well, that's a relief.
Yep.
We've seen how dangerous he can be, and him going down is the absolute last thing the Cardinals would want to see in this situation.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's just like a Charlie horse or cramp, hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way he's walking on it, doesn't look like it's it's probably like a Charlie horse or something, because they're not fun.
I think to put a bow on it, Neil, and the pitching staff did what it did this series. Obviously, it showed up when it had to, but the Cardinals had the second lowest team average in the league this year. They struck out the most, and here they are. In these 4 games, they scored
a lot of runs.
I think, quick math, I think 42, 43 runs.
Yep.
Over 40 runs in a 4-game series.
Yep. As Victor Plaz swings and misses at that first offering from Connor Corey for strike 1. 2 away here in the 9th inning. 15-4 is your score.
That sudden offensive jump. They scored double digits both games here at Bernie, for crying out loud. It's something you can't take away from them. The iron's hot.
Yep.
And they hope it'll stay that way moving forward.
Well, of course, you and I sat through many games in this stadium alone where it was like
just waiting
for something to break out, and it's like it always broke it on the road.
Here it is now. What a time for it to happen.
This one's hit by Tommy Reyes Cruz, and once again he'll throw it over there and to retire his Montreal partner, and that is the series. The Hamilton Cardinals will advance to the next round. Opponent to be determined tomorrow night. You can, of course, catch the Game 5 of that Barrie-Toronto series on Baycats TV. Ben Davey, Julius Hearn, and the entire Baycats crew will have that one for you at 7:35 on YouTube. You can also watch that one on Barrie's Rogers TV up there in Barrie as well. But yes.
It'll be a fair bit of, I mean, you definitely rest assured people from Hamilton We'll be with the Cardinals. We'll be tuning into that one, and the story basically is: should Barrie win, it'll be Barrie, and should Toronto win, it'll be Guelph for the Cardinals next round.
And honestly, I really don't have a favorite there. It's just I don't have a preference as far as who we play. It's just it's going to be a tough matchup regardless.
Yeah.
You're either going to have to dethrone the defending champions, or you're going to have to defend. You're going to have to dethrone a team that isn't a 6th seed.
Yeah, well, it's either the defending champs or the team that literally built their entire roster this season around the playoffs only.
Yep.
So either way, and Guelph's coming in with more positive momentum, I think, after the sweep of London. But I think what you can say about the Cardinals is it shouldn't matter who they play because they deserve to be here. They were the better team this series.
Exactly.
And in the semifinals, it shouldn't matter as long as they put their best foot forth. More baseball to be had in Hamilton through Labor Day into September.
And Emily got wet.
Yeah. On a cold night, too.
Yep. Of course, you're going to see some handshakes happening, which is tradition around the Inter-County Baseball League after a hard-fought series. And we got to tip our caps to these Chatham-Kent Barnstormers and the organization and everything else. And they gave us a heck of a series. And like I said last year, and I'm going to say it again this year, they're on their way up. They're on their way up as far as this stuff goes. So keep building, keep doing it. Barnstormers fans, you are great.
Yeah.
Just keep believing it. Keep riding the wave here. Things are just going to keep getting better here.
Yeah, certainly can hold their heads high after this one. And the future's bright in Chatham. Short term, the focus is on round 2 in Hamilton, but no question about it, these are two, we saw it all season, evenly matched teams.
Well, exactly. This series was a 4 versus 5, and legitimately it was a 4 versus 5, the two teams that this series could have gone either way, really. At different points, it looked like it was going to go either way.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Like, it's everything else, but that's a good sign that Tanner Rempel's out there doing handshakes and everything else, and not, somewhere else.
Right on. Yep, good to see.
We want to thank everybody for hanging out with us once again on Cable 14. We want to thank the volunteers that bring you the action as well. I'm not sure if we got an on-field interview or not tonight, but yes. And congratulations to we got Jaden Brown coming up momentarily here, so that's good to see. But congratulations to Eric Spearin on his first playoff victory.
Yep.
As an owner. So that's huge.
He told me last year that when he came and saw what the playoffs were like before he became owner, that he saw the playoff product and he saw what this league was like, and that was his moment. He saw the playoff series. I believe it would have been against Guelph that year. And he was like, yeah.
That was a heartbreaking series to be on the other side of.
Yeah, I can imagine. But, think about it from the other side. And now they're here.
Exactly. Now you're here. And, I think this team is definitely built to go past the next round, too. I think this team is just going to peak at the right time here, so we'll see. As we're trying to get Jaden Brown on the headset and to join us here as far as...
Jono's getting him set up down there.
Jaden, can you hear us downstairs?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Awesome. So congratulations on helping the Hamilton Cardinals this evening advance to the postseason, and just get the feeling that the job's not done yet as far as you guys.
Oh yeah, we're going to keep rolling, and the team's going to stay hot as best as we can, and so I keep putting plays together, keep the staff healthy, put together good at-bats, and keep rolling.
Yeah, Jaden, I was mentioning during the broadcast how we've seen you all year kind of be one of the first out onto the field doing extra hitting work, extra drills with Jamie and stuff. Do you feel like tonight was kind of a result of that all coming to fruition?
It's a team effort, but yeah, definitely working with Jamie helps. Just trying to do whatever I can to help the team win,
Right on.
Exactly. So we're going to let you wrap out of here and go celebrate with your teammates as you guys get ready for the next round here, which will start probably either Saturday or Sunday, depending on who we're playing.
Right. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Congrats, Jaden.
And that's going to wrap it up for up here. As we turn around up here, and we got the drone in the background pulling up here too. That chair in the middle again. But there we go. That's going to wrap it.
Chair.
Jono's chair, yes. But yes, we want to thank everybody for tuning in this evening. The Cardinals with a 15-4 victory advancing. Hats off to Chatham-Kent once again. My name is Neil Sherwazzo. That's Matt Curley. Thank you guys and gals for watching. We'll catch you in the round 2 very soon.
See you soon.
What do I like? I like open fires, moonlit nights, chatty letters, rainy days.